There's still no music on the intro?
There's like a 15-second delay.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Kind of out of frame.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I'm going over here. I'm going over here.
That was scary.
Yeah, right.
That was terrifying.
Oh, I didn't even have my mic on. I don't even know if that even...
I mean, they probably caught it through ours.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Rift. I'm Alan. This is a little bit of psycho insanity called D20 Modern-ish game that I run for me and my buddies. So we've got the one and only Roy.
The Wah.
The best.
The Wah.
The Wah.
The one.
We live in Colorado, so we love the Colorado Avalanche, and if you don't, you're wrong. We have the one and only Tyler playing Quinn.
Actually, it's a pretty popular name, so I'm definitely not the one and only Tyler.
He makes a good point.
Okay.
Especially in the 90s, it was a
learning.
really
Okay,
You know,
popular
it's bad enough I gotta take this crap from the
You
beard.
decide to put him next to me.
And then there's John.
It's just John.
I'm no longer the beard.
No,
No, I
not
called you,
even-
just called you the beard. You don't pay attention to me anymore.
No, I did hear. I
Fun
don't
fact
pay
about
attention to
John,
anymore.
he can fly airplanes.
He
And
really
other-
can. Yes, he really is a pilot.
That's true.
And helicopters, too, as we were discussing.
Can you?
Yep.
Really? You can do
I am
what
not-
do they call it? Rotary wing?
Yes. I don't have my certificate in that, but I have the capability thanks to the United States Army.
That's cool.
Yeah, here comes the army.
I'm just saying.
All right, so let's get started. Once again, we do want to thank our friends over at Crick Castle. I'm still working awesome on maybe some stuff for some giveaways. And of course, our good friend Brian over at the Escape Factory. Make sure you go over and talk to him and mention that you saw us on the Rift. And I don't know, maybe he'll give you something good, probably a good pat on the back. I don't know. Two Colorado businesses, and they're really cool people. And then don't forget our producer, who will be here eventually. Joey returns this week. Please, God, we need you,
We
you
need
gimpy
you,
bastard.
Joey.
We need you.
We missed you, Joey. Please come back.
Like a bad, we miss him like a bad case of foot fun. And I also want to again say a special thanks to our early supporters on Patreon: Sean, Kristen, Doc, Mel, Steven, Mike, and Amy. Thank you very much. We appreciate your support on everything.
Thank you, everyone.
And final reminder for me is Stanley Day on the 28th. So that's his birthday. It's also Tyler's birthday. So we're going to remember Stanley and celebrate Tyler's birthday by wearing a Marvel t-shirt that's got one of his Stanley-inspired characters on it. I think I'm going to go with the Hulk.
I was going to say bonus points if you wear a Spider-Man shirt, because that's my favorite one. So.
You know, and probably Mr. Lee's most popular character, and my nephew, Sean Cheeks Galloway, go out and Google him and take a look at his stuff. Stanley was an inspiration for him, and Sean's an amazing artist. It's fantastic. So Stanley Day on the 28th, wear a t-shirt of your favorite Stan Lee superhero. You guys got anything? Anything new and exciting?
I like the new Spider-Man. I think they did a good job with it.
I think so, too, actually. I watched it recently. It was pretty good.
I saw the trailer for the new Avengers.
Is it good?
Ooh, I haven't seen it yet, actually.
Oh,
It's compelling.
Yeah, okay. If you're not watching this live, which we really want you to watch this live, if you're watching this on the recording, go look up the Avengers Endgame trailer. Wowzers.
Mm-hmm.
I did see the Game of Thrones trailer. I'm excited about that.
Kim and I actually, she just finished reading all of the books, and now we are finally getting started on the series. I've watched
Yeah?
up to season 4, but now we're back. I'm rewatching it with her. Up to this point.
I read the books before I ever got into, and I started watching it. I thought it was absolutely amazing and beautiful, and
So good.
but I already read the books, so
But he's never going to finish the books. Never mind.
Kind of
my,
seems
my
like
sister
that.
knows him.
Really?
Yeah, let's
Hi. Tyler, you got anything?
Nope.
John? We're just joking. We don't care. Okay, so recap for last week. You guys got contact, and as you guys were in contact with Steven, there was an incident that broke out at his location, and turns out that Dr. Khan surprisingly attempted to assassinate the Spear Director, James Armitage, and Chief Inspector McMiller. The party actually thought that it was Seamus McMiller, that had tried to assassinate everybody.
Well, no, I thought that as a player. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I just said. The party thought that.
Oh, so now I
had
speak
done
for
it.
the party now. That's
Right.
cool.
Tyler,
Promotion.
spokesman.
I have Bear Mace in the car, and I'm just joking. I wouldn't do that.
Yes, you would.
Yes, burn my eyes out.
So they thought that it was Seamus that tried to do it, but it turned out it was Dr. Khan, and he's now deader than a doorknob. Guys, quit squirreling me, you bastards.
What did I do?
We're not squirreling.
I have ADD like you would not believe.
I don't
Dude. That's why I
understand what
have
we
stuff
did.
written down in front of me. Hey, it's our producer Joey's in the house. Yay!
Joey is here.
I was filming with 70, and for some reason there was a ton of cops.
I didn't do it. I've been in the studio since noon today.
Don't
Not
worry.
me.
You got your alibi. For this one.
My phone GPS can prove it. Anyway, so where were we? Dr. Gons attempted to assassinate Director Armitage and Chief Inspector McMiller, and he did kill Steven. He got a shot right in the temple, and Steven's not feeling very well after it. You have a new controller, Larry Tucker. He prefers to be called by his last name, Tucker.
Vernie.
Pardon me?
Vernie.
Vernie.
That's his preferred name.
Lavernius
He
Larry
does
Tucker.
Not like titles, though, or honorifics, shall we call them. So
Yeah, that's right. And
We
Jack
pissed him
is
off.
muted.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I keep calling him Vernie.
So the Secretary of Department of Homeland Security, and that would be Dr. Octavia Rice, has personally given 2 directives to the team. One, to retrieve the crystal tablet, which has been stolen from the Denver Natural History Museum, and 2, to track down and eliminate all of the gremlins that wreaked havoc in downtown at the Coors Field where the Colorado Rockies play ball.
can I say real quick? I liked your Freudian slip.
Which one?
It's the Department of Don't. You started to say don't when you went into Homeland Security, and I liked the Department of Don't better.
And Mr. Producer, I'm going to ask you to step out into our kitchenette over there and
We need
get
help.
me a
We need
double of
professional
whiskey
help.
because I'm going to need it tonight.
We'll make that
So,
too.
Jack used his resources to track down Panlo to a warehouse on the east side of town, not too far from Denver International Airport, now called DIN. You're welcome, John. Once you were at the warehouse, Kai launched one of his drones and gave control of it to Jack to fly around. Jack flew it into a window and found in one of the warehouses.
Through.
Now, the window was already open. He didn't like crash it through there. Found that there was who they're presuming is Panlo, the rumored to be Chinese triad overlord, standing about 7 to 8 feet tall. That was kind of odd. 3 really big dudes, and apparently one of them was trying to break the tablet, and about a dozen or so members of the Lords of Death, the local Asian street gang. So, Inspector Traherne, who has been with the party, jumped up on top of the building, well, quickly climbed the building. Jack used a grapple to follow her up there. They got up on the roof, and they started their assault. So where we left the group was Quinn had sprinted into the room just after Jack dropped in a flashbang. Most everyone is dazed and confused. As Quinn was sprinting into the room, Inspector Traherne, in her pretty badass combat armor, dropped in through the window, started shooting people in the face. Jack got a lucky shot off, natural 20. Shot one of the big baddies right in the head, killed him as... I almost said something totally inappropriate.
Dead as a
but-
doornail.
Sure, we'll go with that. Dead as a doornail. So Quinn now has a hold of the tablet, is trying to sprint back out. Kai has stepped in the doorway that Quinn ran through and is laying suppressive fire coming in. As that is happening, Panlo, a traditional Chinese garb and headdress, is kind of floating away with the other two guards going with him. So, you're inside the doorway, laying suppressive fire. Quinn's got this crystal tablet clutched to his chest. Surprisingly, it did not shock the snot out of you.
Gonna ask that.
And you are running for your life back towards the door you came in. Jack, you're still upstairs. And Inspector Traherne is doing what she does.
Just killing people.
So that's where we're going to pick up. And to start things
Killing
off,
bad guys.
I have already rolled my initiatives. I'm going to ask you
It's a matter
guys.
of perspective.
Oh, we have to
really.
re-roll
re-roll
yours.
initiatives?
We had such good initiatives.
Yeah, we were
last
all
Yeah, I had
21.
like 20. We were all 21.
Oh, were you all 21?
We all had
Yeah, we
21.
all had
And it was
21.
me.
Okay, then I'm going to have you guys do a roll off right now of
Okay.
who's going to be going first. All three of you roll a d20.
3.
11.
Oh God.
No,
3.
Alan. You two are 3?
That's funny. That's almost exactly
On
what
the
happened
die,
last
or do
time,
I include
too.
my dex bonus in this?
No, that was just on that.
Sure.
Who's got the higher dex bonus?
I have plus
I have +2.
3.
Damn.
Okay, John, Jack, Quinn.
JQ.
And then John said, I delegate to Jack.
So I,
That's right.
I really don't remember.
That's what leaders do.
Okay, if you defer your action, you go last.
No, last time when
Yeah.
when we all rolled 21, I made a command decision that he
Really?
would lead. Yeah. Lead.
My metal
That's
dice
okay.
betrayed me already.
Have they?
Bad start. Yeah.
You have to have them rebalanced.
Yeah, Alana is moving at 11.
Traherne, we don't need her. We don't know her first name.
Close enough, you know who I'm talking about. Okay,
I mean, we do now.
so
I said
you
it on
have
last game, too.
you have one of the bad guys that is down and out. He was the guy that was punching, full kung pao punch into the crystal tablet. Nothing was happening. He is dead. He was dressed
Popped his
in
head like a melon.
like a ripe melon. He was wearing brown robes, kind of also in the traditional Chinese style.
Dibs.
You have two others, one that is wearing blue and the other one is wearing black with looks like a silver trim, and they are kind of jogging behind Panlo.
Okay.
Okay?
So everybody's out of the days, right? It was only a good.
Everybody,
one.
we are now into full combat now.
Gotcha.
Okay? So, starting off with John, you go first.
I'm going to shoot and retreat.
Okay? You are doing burst fire, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, roll to hit 3 times. Your target number is 15 or above.
That wasn't good.
First one missed.
That was like a 7 plus whatever.
So I popped. I think that was my last flash.
Second one missed. Oh, third one's a natural 20.
Nice.
All right, you're going to hit a guy. Let's see. All right, go ahead and let's see which one you're going to hit.
The bodies hit the floor.
So let's see. There were 16.
We killed one.
Well,
at
there were
least.
All right,
16.
roll your
plus
damage.
3. I killed one of the 3.
Now, since that's a natural 20, I'm doubling my damage, right?
On the die.
Okay, with you get to call your shot on a natural 20.
Oh, duh.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to plug the next one in the skull because that's our theme.
Okay, so
Who needs prisoners? Who needs moral questions about whether or not killing these people is really a good thing to do?
Hey, kill them all.
okay,
We've got some out.
if you have moral qualms about the crap we've done so far, it's only going to get worse.
I think as a normal human being, I think you have to.
Wait.
right?
This group, no normal.
Yeah.
I think Quinn is having a bit of
Navy,
a conflict
Marines,
of.
Army, no normal.
Oh, I think Quinn's having a lot of conflict internally.
Yes. That's why he hasn't signed the damn document. He's like,
Actually, oh, sorry.
You know what? The signature is just a formality.
I know, but it's an extra layer of like formality. It makes it more real, right?
It's kind of a whoopee for him right now.
Right.
It's like, at least I haven't fully committed yet.
You know what? I should bring in a Wubby one of these sessions just so he knows what
Oh,
we're
what
talking
one?
about.
No, I know what it's like a safety blanket.
It's like a Knoll safety blanket, is what.
But
it
it's a
is.
very
Yeah.
special kind of safety blanket for those
If
who are
you're
in the
if you're a
military.
vet, you'll understand what we're talking about. John and I are talking about the whoopee.
If you bring in a
Unless you were in
Snuggie,
the
I will
Navy.
use it.
No, it's not a Snuggie.
Hi,
I know it's not. But if you bring in one, I will use it.
All right, moving right along. Jack, what are you going to do? You're up above. You're on top.
Moving right along. is
That's
the
what she
describe
said.
those.
Let's see. So
Bow chicka bow wow.
I actually am restructuring my model and think that I actually killed the lowest ranking one. So of the three that are following after David, I'm going to shoot after the one that looks most decorated. And you said one was black with some fancy work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to shoot at him.
You were like, oh man, I killed the janitor. I need to go higher.
Hey, don't kill the janitor.
I killed the trainee. He didn't have a belt.
The intern.
Yeah.
Oops. Killed the fucking Padawan with
And,
Jedi
and,
Master
and,
in
and
the
that's why
robe.
David laughed and ran off.
Yeah. So I was like, man, these clowns.
Right.
Need to roll to hit, right?
These guys suck.
You're right. Right.
Okay, so you're taking, you said you're shooting at the guy with the black with silver. Is that correct?
That's right.
All right.
Now you can still make...
And I'm going to try and shoot him in the back of the head, so I'm going to do a called shot.
Okay.
Impress me.
And what is that, a minus for a called shot? I'm going to use
It's probably
that
like a
many
-4 or
action
-5,
points
right?
to offset the negative. So how many action points do I need to burn?
That's up to you, baby.
What's the negative
to
penalty
make
for
it
a
an
called
even
shot?
roll. Yes, exactly.
I thought it was -4 or -5,
I'm going to say it's -5.
I'm going to use 5 points then.
especially because it's a smaller target. You could even just make it up as we go.
So you know
Smaller target. Which head is he aiming at?
he's calling a head.
Oh!
Hey, Roy. That was a dick joke.
This guy. All right. 19.
I think you hit.
His AC is 20, so what's your total?
It's going to be more than that. My dex is +3, so that's 22.
And what's
there.
your attack bonus?
+1 for the scope.
Don't forget your attack bonus.
That's right.
Did you put any action points into it?
He did. He put in the equal amount of action
in
points to the
5.
penalty.
So you did 5 action points, okay.
That's right. So I guess that would be 24.
All right, roll your damage.
25, 26, 27. Well, oh, yeah.
Oh, you
Um,
I need a pop socket.
Carbine is on here. And that does 2d8.
Yo, if anybody wants to buy me a pop socket.
What?
If anybody wants to buy me a pop socket for this thing.
I think it goes
So
on
I
the back
can-
of your phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's funny. I have some extra ones at home, actually.
Do you actually?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Would you mind if I...
that's why you're his favorite.
I'll try and remember to bring some in, yeah.
That would be great. Thank
Yeah.
you. I keep wanting to get a
Ooh, one,
Slytherin
that
one or a
sucks.
Spider-Man one, but... What?
I knew that was going to happen.
Not
too,
let the
and I
bodies
just-
hit the
I
floor.
just-
Let
I
the
just
bodies hit
didn't
the
do.
floor.
Being a clown. Sorry, guys.
Where'd it go?
I do not know.
It sounded like it broke.
Oh, man.
We're professionals.
That's right.
Yeah, professional what we're not going to get into right now.
Can I borrow one of your d8s?
Yeah, of course. Which one do you want?
Any.
Okay.
Professional boneheads.
I rolled 3 damage. That is unfortunate.
Mmm. Yum.
Wait, you only rolled 1d8?
I rolled 2. I rolled a 1
Oh.
and then a 2.
I gotcha.
And we don't get
3
dex
total.
bonus to
3 out of
damage.
16,
so-
that's right.
Oh, if you're using hollow point and they don't have armor, you have a +1 to damage.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
All right, so what was your total?
3. To the back of the dome with armor-piercing rounds.
With armor piercing.
Yeah, I mean, that's the danger of playing with firearms, right? That's what he was saying earlier.
I mean,
He keeps on moving.
I would say that a hit to the back of the dome would be...
He takes a couple
It's under your
steps.
chair, Tyler.
He takes a couple of steps and he turns
Oh, I
around
see it.
and he looks.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, they're trying to recover dice. So
Here.
After he gets
Can you
hit,
mind,
he
please?
stops and he looks around a little bit.
Thanks.
And his eyes, he's looking, and he looks more pissed off than he does hurt. And it takes him a second, and he looks up and sees you. And
Oh.
the look on his face, if looks could kill, this would be a sucking chest wound.
Oh,
It takes him a second. He's kind of looking around. And you
many
make
fingers
eye
am I holding
contact
up?
with this guy, and his eyes kind of look like they're getting brighter and brighter, and you realize that he looks like he's got electricity, like little lightning bolts bouncing back and forth in his hands and getting
playing Pong
bigger
with his
and
hands.
bolder. So now we move on to Quinn. What were you doing?
dude, he took that shot to the back of the head like a champ.
Guess so.
All right.
He only did 3 points of damage.
No, I know, but like still. Yeah, I'm running full speed. I don't know what is it sprint, so I moved 3 times my speed.
So you had moved in. You got what, about a quarter of the way back out?
Yeah. Oh, is it twice? It's twice my speed. That's right. So I realized after the end of the last game that I had a talent that I was missing, and I wanted extra speed. So from my first level of Fast Hero, I
Yeah,
get
we know.
5 extra here.
We talked about it.
I'm explaining to the audience.
Okay. Keep killing me.
So then I will move at 70 feet out the room.
Okay, so you're going to be out of this room. This guy is moving like greased lightning.
Hell yeah, I am.
Okay, so as you're going blam, 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 and you tag the guy, he is like shoulder to shoulder and moving outside. As soon as you get outside the door, make a grapple check.
Oh, is this a strength?
Oh, yes.
Am I
There-
trying to
you have a-
avoid it, or
Yes, you're trying to avoid it.
can I use acrobatics, or?
You're going to have to. You're going to have to
Dodge?
do very well.
What do I have?
Basically, you have half a dozen gremlins that are all tackling you at the same time.
Oh.
They got out of the sewer and found us. Lovely.
Yep.
Okay, so you're out of what's your dex?
My dex is 15, so +2 modifier.
All right, just do a dex check
Okay.
because I've already beat you quite well. What'd you?
I rolled a 20, which is a nat 20, which is not good for an ability
No.
check.
So you get
the worst.
tackled. You've got you're clutching that thing to your chest, and you've got one that's on your arm. You got one on this arm. One jumps on your back. We've got one on each leg.
Are they biting me? Like, what are they?
It's funny you should mention that. Yeah, the guy on your right leg is like thinking he's got a big old ribsicle and starting to chew on your leg.
Okay.
Okay?
That's.
About 5 feet in front of you, you see a slightly larger gremlin.
Hobgoblin.
And gremlin.
Hobgremlin?
Goblins and hobgoblins are different.
Okay. Alright. Sorry. It's like a super gremlin.
These kids today. He's about 8 inches taller than the others.
Oh, okay.
He's wearing a
So it comes up to like my waist.
Yeah. He's wearing a smoking jacket, slacks. He is barefooted. Nez Pierce, and he's got a cigar burning in one hand. He looks at it and he goes, "Really? Is this any way for new neighbors to get along? Us stealing from you, you stealing from us. We're going to steal it back. When will it end? Well, how about now?" And he pulls out, looks like a double-barrel shotgun that's been cut down to about like that. You can actually see the ends of the shells poking out of the end of the barrels. So you want to hand it over there, chum?
And here I was picturing George Burns.
No, if it was George Burns, he would have been talking like
know. But the mental picture you're creating.
And there's no way I could make George Burns into a bad guy. No way.
So
Definitely a good guy.
because I used up all my actions this turn, I don't really get anything, right?
Nope, that's when we come back to you. Okay, so back inside, we've got Lords of Doom. I'm just going to roll 3 at a time.
Dude, now I'm wishing I.
Okay, so
Oh,
here's your
no.
You
John, this could
take your
suck
attack
for you.
bonus plus your strength modifier plus a grapple modifier. So you're a medium-sized character.
Yeah.
If they were small, you would get a bonus over them.
Oh, they are small.
Yeah. So they're at a -4 to you.
Okay.
But since there were so many of them, you're still.
But I can't try and like squirm out of it. I have to fight.
Well, you can, but his rolls were so high. I was just showing you how you figured that out.
Okay.
So first shot goes whizzing past you.
Oh, great.
Second shot, you're going to take 8 points of damage.
Oh, lovely.
Do you want to use your fate point?
Yeah, actually, I would.
Okay.
Since,
Because
should-
I also rolled a natural 20.
Okay, I think we should rewind a little bit here to remind people that we have the action points, which Roy already used to augment rolls. We also have a fate point. Each of us gets one and only one per session. To this point, none of us have had a reason to use one. But seeing as how my character's about to take a headshot, because that's our theme here, let's rewind that a little bit.
Yeah. So whenever a player gets to use their fate point or decides to use their fate point, they get to rewrite like the last 10 seconds or so. The immediate past that would alter the outcome, the immediate outcome. So
Are you about to
going
say
back
anything?
into slow motion, bang, first one goes past you. You take 8 hits. You see that guy's got an AR-15, and it's leveled right in between your eyes. How do you want to change this?
The best thing is to notice that he was actually leveling it at me so that I can move out of the way before he pulls the trigger.
Okay. Now you can go back. I'm allowing, that's all happening like bang, bang, bang.
Okay, so
So
how
you
far
could-
back are we allowed to go?
You could cover those 3 rounds, those 3 attacks on you.
Whoa.
For example, they could all miss you. Just the critical hit could miss you. You go ahead and take the 8 points of damage, or
Just based on where we're headed with this, I'm not going to be greedy. The critical hit will miss me, but I'll take the other 8 points.
okay.
So you don't have a fate point this turn. So that's the rest
No.
of the session, right? And then we got another one the next session.
Right.
Okay.
I need to open that in a different.
Okay, so that was 20, 20, and 18. All right, we have 17, 16, and 15. What's your total AC
Hang on, I just
or
closed
defensive bonus?
I just closed the whole thing there. Hang on. Right. Okay, my total defense is 19.
Is that right? Dude, I have more defense than you do.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Take 3 more points because my dice suck.
Your 8s look like bees, dude.
That's how they teach us to
Really?
draw our 8s.
I always do like a figure 8, right? Like
yeah,
this.
no, that's not permitted in my industry.
Really? Why?
Okay.
It's just the way we.
Your industry has a standard for how you write your 8s.
Yes.
Why?
All right, take 10 more points.
Jeez, 10 more?
They're the ones that see them. And 2 more.
11, 21. 2 more, you said?
Dose. Okay, at that
20.
moment, on Alana's turn, out of nowhere,
You're at 14 left. What?
out of nowhere, Inspector Traherne lands right in front of you, just the superhero landing, and throws her wrists up like this. A green glow seems kind of an oval, kind of comes up in front of her as he lets both barrels go. Boom, boom, ching, ching. And it just, you could see right in front of her there's multiple impacts right there.
That's awesome. Do I see she's bleeding at all from?
Nope,
Anything?
not
Okay.
from that. However, there are.
Other people? Yeah.
Oh, this
Great.
is unfortunate.
Just fucking great.
The other gremlins.
Dude, you took a ton of damage.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a good thing that I spent my fate point.
Yeah. Otherwise, you would have had a crit on top of that.
I'm gonna take a free action. Medic.
Oh, Snappy Patter is always a free action.
Bless you.
Right.
I felt that from here.
Jesus Christ! Why don't I roll that well when I'm attacking you guys?
You did.
You did. He just took 23 points of damage in one round.
And that's after I avoided the crit that would have killed
Yeah,
me.
I know. What do you want, a TPK?
Three of the other gremlins that were in the rest of this group that are outside, just unloaded Mac 10s. Just come up and go brap, into her side and stitch her up, and she falls over like this. And there you could just see the blood is just flowing like
What color is the blood?
dark red.
Okay. Sorry, I can't ask that. I'm not standing
It's
there. I'm
dark.
inside the building. She's outside.
Well, I mean, it's description for me too, so.
So she flops over. That whatever that glowing thing was in front disappears.
So she's not a Vulcan.
I mean, she just took rounds from her hip all the way up her chest. She's not doing well at all.
But she's still alive?
She's in that armor,
Okay.
We can't.
and you're
see.
not there. She's
Goggles
kind
doesn't
of
have
she
sight.
kind of staggers back and she falls into you. Give me a dex check.
Me?
Yeah,
Roll below your dex.
you're going to be at some minuses.
I succeed. I got a 7, so less than 15.
Okay, so with her falling into you, I'm going to say that if you're holding on to something and somebody is falling into you, I'm going to say that that's going to give you a disadvantage of 6 or 7, because she is considerably bigger than you and enough weight. You're going to lose control of the tablet in your hand.
Well, you said it's a disadvantage of 6 or 7, but with the highest estimate you gave me 7, that would be 7 plus 7, which is
So
14.
you still made it.
I still succeed.
Okay, she's falling back into you while you're still holding on to this. What do you do?
I'm going to turn back around the corner and
You still have these 5 gremlins holding on to you.
oh, I can't move with them on me. Okay,
No, they're like
That's right.
wrestling. Now, go ahead and we'll do another.
another strength check.
Yeah, I'll have to roll these again.
Is it strength plus? I don't think I have a
If you're
grapple
just
check.
doing a straight strength check, you need to roll below your strength.
Nope.
Okay, I rolled 2 20s, so
You're trying to roll below your stat, aren't you? Or
you're going.
Oh, okay.
I was going high.
oh, well, that's good. I got like shit. I changed it too fast. I got a 19. So
Versus an 11.
no, he's
So you're-
doing it
you're-
as a
as you're
contested
moving-
like
Oh,
bonus.
gotcha.
Yeah.
As you're moving, one of them's still holding on to you. I'm sorry, 2 of them are still holding on to you. The guy who's got his teeth tears the pants. You move enough that she just falls with a thud into onto the ground, and one of the other gremlins comes up as you're trying to wrestle around and sticks the barrel of their gun in your ear. At that point, we're going to go up to the top of the list.
I don't know what to
I gave
do.
you some extras. John, what are you going to do?
I'm going to stagger my way out to where he is.
And so you just see what I just told you there.
Right.
So what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna. I don't think that I can make it to you and still shoot. So I'm gonna move as far as I can, and I'm gonna target one of the gremlins that's wrestling with him, but is not. If I miss, it's just going to go past him. It's not going to go into.
So like if I've kicked one away or something, you're gonna shoot one of those guys.
Right.
Well, you could do that.
Okay. So, and I'm going to do.
I was gonna say because like.
Okay, you are shot to hell,
Yeah.
and you're trying to hit a moving target, so I'm going to give you -3 on that.
I'm sorry. Did you say I took damage from that exchange?
No, I did not.
Okay.
You did.
Good.
Okay, so I'm going to do another burst. Miss.
My leg is still bandaged.
What did I
up
have to
and
hit?
I've been shot in the leg.
These guys, their AC or defensive bonus is 18.
Yeah. So second miss and a third miss. All three
Okay.
miss. But I got their attention.
really, this doesn't have to be unpleasant. You're up on the roof. You've heard gunshots down below. You hear some down in the thing, obviously, that you're witnessing. You can see the guy that has the lightning all in his hands. He starts to go. Panlo says something to him, and he starts backing up, but he's looking up at you like he wants to do you nothing but harm. He is really not liking you at all, but he is backing away. So on that, you also hear gunshot and noise out the what basically would be the front door behind below you.
Do I see whoever has the shotgun with the voice pointed at Tyler?
So you're going to move away from the window to look over the edge down
Well,
down
that-
below.
That's what I was asking. That was a question. Can I see?
Yes, if you move away, yeah.
But that'll be my turn if I move.
Then you also you would still be able to act, but you also still have 14 other of these Lords of Death that are inside. They're getting their bearings back, and they're starting to move towards the door as well.
I see. Well, I'm just gonna start trying to pick people off.
All right, roll it.
So the carbine, does that have full auto capability?
Why, yes, it does.
Yeah, I'm gonna go full auto. Just pick a target and full auto that one round. Adam,
All right.
how many shots is that?
Are you just? How many have you already fired?
2.
So then you have another 28 rounds.
How many rounds is in a? How many times should I roll to hit?
Give me 3. We'll see where we go from there.
Okay. And one of my feats has no -4 penalty for auto fire. So. First one,
It's because
Second
when you
one.
fire one of those things.
followed by 16.
Okay, these guys
What's
to hit the Lords of Death, your target is 15 or above.
Okay.
So if you roll 15 or better,
So miss, hit, and hit. So that's my first nat 1.
oh no!
You're
and then
always leading with. I think you need to change dice.
something.
You wanna borrow
I
some of
only have
mine?
one set.
You want to borrow one of mine?
So he's on strike 1 for the night.
2, that's right. 2 and 3, 5 damage. Plus armor piercing, so that's +1. So 6, 7 total.
And you're just kind of hosing down the place?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go to number...
Do you want my green die since you're kind of the green beret of the group?
Sure.
Dun, 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 dun.
Face man.
Well, if he's within
So how much total
30,
damage?
if he's within 30 feet, I get +1 damage.
Oh yeah, he's within.
So 8, 9, I guess.
Total of 9?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So burst and full auto are the same.
To keep it... No, they're not.
No.
Just to keep things going is what I'm doing.
Sure.
I'm going to give you 2 more attack.
Okay. 1,
Miss
3, and 5. That makes sense.
And miss.
Okay, so
dice
full
or
auto is pretty much used for suppressive.
Yeah.
But anyways, so you hit the one guy for 9 points. He's like, look, dude, all you got to do is let go of the tablet, and we don't turn your brain into pate.
So it's my turn. Okay. Look, you can do that to me, but these guys will probably still fight you for it. Help us with them.
You got one guy that one of them's crawled up on your chest while you're holding it like this. He gets up, he climbs up on your chest and he grabs a hold of it. He's like, gimme.
Can I headbutt him off of it? Like that's all I have.
Okay, make your attack.
All right. I mean, that's like he's trying to take it, but I want to talk to this guy.
So make sure that
It's a
you
melee.
add your.
Yeah. So it should be, yeah, because I don't have any strength,
Right.
so that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. I'm not very strong. It's a 9 total. So I
He's going to come back and try and bite your nose. As
Okay.
you go do this, he launches back up. So he's trying to bite your face. And misses.
Okay.
But it's like, I'm not going to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm not going to ask you again. I'm going to count from 3, and then we're just going to kill everybody.
Jesus, I don't know.
A 1.
I just let go of the tablet.
See, you monkeys can learn tricks.
And then pull my gun and start firing as I pull back into
Okay,
the door.
let go of this. Quick draw.
Yep.
Do you have the quick draw feat?
Do I ever? I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh,
I do not.
you got to remember, you still are being grappled. You still have these 5 things hanging on you.
Oh yeah, I do, don't I? I thought I got some of them off with a 19.
Yeah, you got one off your leg,
Yeah, I don't have quick draw.
and
I don't
the
think.
one that came around on was grabbing a hold of the tablet is the one that was on your back. So you still have guys that are on your arms and whatnot. So, go
So I
ahead.
can't really move backwards.
Not going to give you that.
I
attack.
gotcha. Okay, well then I wouldn't. Yeah. Yeah, I mean I would just let go of the tablet, then I wouldn't even reach for my gun. I forgot that the people were there.
Okay. About that time,
Jesus.
the white car that the Lords of Death have been driving around backs up like a bat out of hell, slams on the brakes, and it turns out it looks like it's one of the gremlins, and he's got these like the 80s kind of sunglasses on that had the little flare, looked like flames coming off of one corner, and he's just cackling his ass off. Another one from inside opens up the door. The one that you gave the chest to turns around to Brain and hands it to him. He's like, ta-ta for now. And he gets in the car and they just haul ass off, and they all pile into the car and drive off.
Yep, it's my decision.
So going back inside, you still have that firefight inside. The ones that were hanging on to you, they're gone now as well. Inspector Traherne is on the ground. You can hear some kind of, maybe a gurgling noise.
Okay. Do I still have? It's not my turn anymore, right?
No, it's going to be it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So Panlo and his 2 cronies are moving outside. Looks like the Lords of Death are now sporadically, they're turned around and they're running towards the direction that Panlo was going. They're just spraying. Nah, if I didn't get a natural 20, I wasn't going to take anything. So they're just spraying bullets all over the place. They don't know where the attacks are coming from. So we're going to go back to the top. John, you are jacked up and bleeding a lot. What are you going to do?
I'm going to keep making for the door and try and get around the corner so that at least I'm not a visible target.
I thought you had gotten through the door and took a
started
shot
shooting.
earlier.
I didn't quite make it to the door, but I was shooting at one of the gremlins that was
Okay,
attacking him.
so you're outside the door now, and you see that 68 Impala haul an ass off.
This is time for a gratuitous expletive.
Do it.
I'm just saying.
Michael Foxtrot?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Such language.
I was trying to be nice.
It's the appropriate response.
You in the wrong group.
Right.
Jack, what are you doing? You see these guys are backing off. What are you going to do?
Do I still have sights on that one I shot before?
The one you killed, or the last one you just hit?
The one I hit for 9 last round, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I'm going to continue
Dude,
pressing the
you're just-
attack.
Okay.
Full auto.
Are you're gonna do full auto on him?
Yeah.
And you
Give me
nat
3
20.
attack rolls.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
See?
Make it happen. What do you just? Let me guess. Just hold that center mass like you're Chris Costa and just drill him right in the chest with all. all
With
the
all the
flying
ride.
rounds.
Holding it like this so
Perfect
it doesn't
group.
walk up.
Doesn't happen to have
No,
any,
man, come on. This is 80s, man. Hip fire.
doesn't happen to have any grenades on him, does he?
You might as well go
Oh!
Rambo.
Not that you're going to detonate with a 5.56.
No, but I might accidentally shoot the pin off of one.
Survey says, no.
Just shoot the
What are you,
grenade.
freaking Robin Hood?
Yeah, exactly. No, I got really lucky. That's what happened. Then, yeah, I just right in the chest.
Pew, 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 pew.
Is that all 5 of his attacks? 'Cause
If
that
I
was-
realize that he's dead after my first, can I switch targets? Or must I continue all 3 on the dead man?
All right, chat, what should I do? Should I let him switch to a different target? Our awesome producer will let me know what their answer is.
If anybody's paying attention.
Does anybody think I should give him a second target after?
Does anyone not think
How
that
many
he
of
should
us-
give me a second
How many
target?
of us have actually fired a firearm on fully automatic and remembers what happens when that's going on? So I think that should tell us
I
what
love
the
it when
answer
you tell
should
me
be.
dirty stories.
So I think we should know already what the answer to that is.
I will give you one additional target.
I was gonna say, I feel like you should lose some shots in the pan.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why you only get one.
16
Fucker.
is a hit.
Oh, so you lose 4.
Yeah,
you lose
it
3
is.
rounds in the pan, and then you get
roll,
with the last shot.
roll your
Cool, cool.
damage.
That's right.
I can dig it.
Let me see, how many rounds are we going to allow him to hit with?
6
Times 4 is
plus-
20.
plus 1, so 7. For armor piercing.
21,
24 would be.
So that'd be 28.
28, yeah. Math.
It's hard.
We're all not good at math right now.
You suck so bad right now. So you drop a second one.
Nice. Killed 2 guys that one round. I'm a badass.
Wait, so he actually got more than 1 bullet
He
into the
killed
last
two,
guy?
Yeah, he killed
Yeah.
2 guys.
Oh, wow.
with the sweeping 2 guys.
That is
What are
totally
you, Tony Montana?
That is totally the A team right there.
That's exactly what I just did.
You're Rambo.
Okay,
DPS, that's me. That's my role.
so we're going to step out of combat now. They get far enough a range. They go down the stairs.
I immediately dropped it to Hearn and start working on her. He's still standing, so I'm assuming he's...
So I immediately go to Traherne and I start working on her. Wow, man, body's not even cold yet, which is kind of smart, I guess.
Jeez!
Oh, gravy.
That was dark.
That was dark.
Oh man, I'm going to hell.
I enjoy like a gothy remark here and then, but that was dark.
It's okay, I know the bartender.
Have we left combat? Have the bad guys left, and we have
So all the bad guys are
assumed control of the scene?
currently bad guys
been
are
bad.
gone. You know that Panlo, his 2 remaining biggins, went down those stairs. All the remaining gang members ran back to that back corner and went down those stairs. So apparently there is a basement to the immediate facility
Oh,
Look
in
at
the
this
warehouse? Nice.
in the warehouse.
2.
Alana is...
Third one.
She's coughing. It almost sounds like she's gagging on something
I'm pretty sure I made it worse because
through the helmet.
I rolled a 6 for treat injury.
Yeah, hi. Fucker.
I'm sorry.
And Kai is also pretty well shot up. So at this point, what are you gonna do?
I was going to go check that guy with the brown robe, because they left his body, right? I was going to see if there's anything interesting.
There's just some brown clothes there. There's not even a body.
There's no body at all. Like, the body, disappeared like the people who came through the gate before.
Yeah, a Jedi mastered away.
Because, is there any goo? Or just
Is there any
gross?
goo?
Well, because the gremlins or whatever turned to goo, right?
No, I think he just like...
He's just gone.
Like he wasn't really there.
Ooh.
Even his head fragments?
There is a wet mark where you are 90% sure.
John!
Yeah, where he peed himself. Wow, really?
Shit!
Sean is going to be so impressed with you. Meanwhile, back at the
This
ranch,
is where this is all going.
Dude.
there
Into
is
the
a
gutter.
splotch on the ground where you
Right
are
there.
90% sure that you saw brains and blood splatter on the ground. But there is no other physical,
Dude's a lich.
Okay.
the physical means of him ever being there.
I call control in. What the hell is his real name? Tucker? That's what he likes to go by?
Yeah, but you like to call him Bernie,
I do.
but maybe not piss him off this time.
Hey, Tucker, come in.
Yeah,
I'm sure I popped this dude's head, but there is nothing left. I take some pictures of what the splot.
You hear like in the background, like the headset set on the table, you hear him in the back going, so me and my buddies were hanging out the other day, and I'm telling you, man, that she was totally into me.
Oh,
gravy.
God.
Oh, gravy.
So yeah, he's not there.
He stepped out. Okay. What's there left to do? Have we killed anyone else? Any other bodies? Loot?
Yeah, there's
Yes,
the
you've
two
killed
members of the
other
Wars
people.
of Death.
Yes. And any good stuff? I gathered the loot. Search them thoroughly. Would you like me to roll?
Little does
no,
he
you
know.
Okay.
don't have to roll that much. Both of them have the new Scorpion 9mm submachine guns.
Nice. Grab those.
You gonna
Are those dual wield potential?
They're pretty small.
They have fixed, side folding shoulder stock, so you could,
I have
however,
to fire
combat.
him like this.
What are you even doing now?
well, okay. So in my mind, one was getting fired with my pinky, and one was getting fired with my
Someone
trigger
plays way
finger.
too much Call of Duty. I'm just saying.
I'm pretty sure you can dual wield the scorpions in Call of Duty.
It's been so long since I played Call of Duty. I
Yeah,
don't
same.
know.
But like,
I'm going to use my first aid kit and try to stabilize Traherne.
Okay, again, you get
Oh,
up
yeah.
there.
Party
She's
member.
got at least. You're not sure how many shots are in her. What'd you roll?
Same as he did.
You said Scorpion 9mm
well, I rolled a 6 after mods. I don't know what you rolled after mods.
ammo.
Well, I don't have trait injury in.
You don't need to be trained in it.
Oh.
It's just straight. You're on
Could you
your
go
feet
through?
list. There you go.
Yeah, it's not here. I don't have.
No, you do. Right
Oh,
there.
skills. Sorry.
Yes, skills. Treat injury 5. Nope, 3.
3. So total of 9.
Yeah, we suck.
DC 15, I kind of missed.
Can I try and take care of him while he's also trying to take care of Traherne, just so I can try and help somebody? Oh shit.
You guys can agree
You
on.
know,
which
it
band
doesn't
his
hurt to
is.
try again, right?
You hear her. She's kind of. It sounds like she is gagging and gasping
Okay,
for breath.
I got it that time. I at least stabilized her. Finally.
What'd you roll?
20 total.
15 plus 3 is 18
Oh, 18.
on a DC 15.
Okay.
So at least
Give
stabilize her.
me a intelligence or wisdom check.
I hate that treat injury is wisdom. Oh my god.
Yeah, I failed that one.
He rolled a nat 20, which is not what you want.
Right.
Oh, you guys have both rolled nat 20s on skill checks.
Okay. I will give
On
this to
attribute
you.
ability checks.
She's got at least a dozen projectiles inside of her. There were no exit wounds because she's wearing body armor.
So they're just rattling around in the can.
They've stopped rattling around.
But I mean, that's what was
She's
going
right
on.
now. She is gasping for breath, and it sounds like she's gagging on something. What do you
Oh.
do?
Can I roll
Yeah.
for treat injury?
Breathing,
You're checking
bleeding,
the bodies right
you know,
now.
typical first aid. So clear her airway.
Okay,
Try-
how do you clear her airway?
Well, if we're
I know the
doing
answer
it
to this.
classic first aid, you look inside and make sure that there's no obstructions. Pull her tongue
Okay,
out of the way.
how are you going to look inside to see if there's any obstructions?
Well, I have to remove her helmet.
Holy sweet baby balder and a cannoli. It's an idea.
Well, I mean, I thought that was kind of the
Right. It was kind
Yeah,
of a
that's kind of the
given.
implication. Yeah,
No one ever said they were removing her helmet.
but it doesn't.
I'm treating her wounds. Her wounds are over here.
Oh, okay. But then he said, "I want to try and remove her obstruction," and then described that.
Okay, so when you take her helmet off, you see that familiar, shocking white hair. I mean, you've never seen anything that white. And her skin is this dark purplish blue.
She's a drow.
and she's just got blood coming out of her nose, out of her mouth. There's nothing. What does anybody speak Japanese? Between you two, either of you speak Japanese?
I do.
Are you turning Japanese?
What?
Do you really think so?
Like, what?
It's a reference.
It's a reference to what?
A song.
Okay. No, I'm not turning Japanese. Whatever that means.
Ask 68 Godzilla what that is. She'll tell you.
Because Godzilla.
Oh, it's one of our viewers.
Is it Sean?
Yeah.
Okay. He's writing something, getting a whisper. What? What?
Just like crap.
I kind of want to hold it up to the camera so everybody else can see what it says.
That makes
I want
sense.
to see.
I'll hold it up to the camera.
Okay, you hold it up to your
Yeah.
camera.
I
John,
can
don't
hold
look.
mine up. That's what mine says. You probably don't.
Ooh, interesting.
I didn't see. Could you tell what?
Here's a little close. Pull back a little bit, please.
For him?
No, I think they're both good. They're both good.
Yeah.
All right. She reaches up and puts her hand on your cheek, and those are her final words as her hand falls away. And I yank my microphone.
I'm sorry. Oh, I say that in Japanese. I forgot the words actually. I did learn Japanese at one point. I forgot.
She her eyes are dead.
Yeah.
So you're
All the
Quinn.
way.
It is. I'm a terrible human being. Whatever happened, there's some way that it is my fault.
I'm gonna tell Seamus you shot her. with this scorpion.
I might as well have.
Check the ballistics.
I might as well have.
Is drow and dead.
Anybody who speaks Japanese, I'd love for you to tell me how I would say I'm sorry in this situation.
Also spoke Japanese.
I originally was going to have was trying to have a friend of mine who is fluent in Japanese. I was going to have her record it, and we just didn't have any way of.
Giving it to me secretly.
Yeah.
So I'm the only one who speaks Japanese here?
There.
Gomenasai. But I
You
wonder
will
if it's,
translate for the win.
I feel like it's different depending on the context. I feel like it's
It
one of
is.
those things.
So here's what where we're at right now. She's kind of dead. In
Kinda dead.
Because you guys are holding on to her.
Jesus, John.
Freshly dead.
What? I didn't hear what he said.
He
Is it
said
better that I don't?
he says kind of dead.
She's
You said kind of dead. I just reiterated that.
mostly dead.
Your friend
You
is
really
only
guys
mostly
really
dead.
don't have any ways to stop that. There's no.
Well, none that we know.
There's no miracle max for this one. You're inside looting bodies.
Not from
I
a Jedi.
summon the magic to bind her spirit to her body.
Let me know when you figure out how to do that. Meanwhile, back at the race.
I started researching. I'm sorry.
Okay, so from there, we're you two are outside. You have her corpse in your arms. You're inside,
Coming outside, I guess. I finished my task.
and you see he's pretty well bloodied up.
Wow.
She's really bloody. You're not sure on Kai. You're not sure where his blood ends and her blood starts.
I've like closed her eyes by this
Man,
point and like.
I'm glad I wasn't down here on ground level. You guys got fucked up.
Yeah, where were you?
And the tablet's gone, so
Oh.
Sorry.
I killed some guys.
you did what you had to do. I understand it. It was
Okay.
That's 3 for Jack.
Yeah. Good job, Jack.
That's what I say as my teammates are bleeding to death right in front of me.
I'm gonna start trying to patch you up with my IFAC, because clearly I've been rolling well on my treat injury lately. Oh, that one did. 19 plus 4, 23.
Jack, you hear over the radio, and then she comes in the room and she's got a jumper cable And a mile little
I cut the audio.
Off.
I don't want to know. I don't need to know. I don't even need to imagine right now. That is like completely.
I have a first aid kit. Can I try and save this alien's life?
She's gone.
She gone?
She's gone.
Yeah, you
Gone.
check. You check her breathing basically, and she's just.
Is that armor still good?
Dude.
I'm gonna go with no.
I mean, we the same size? Like,
Not even
salvageable?
close. She's much buffer than you.
Nice.
Damn straight.
I mean, how much is the weigh? I'm sure there's sure I can find a buyer for it. That's for sure.
Are you
We just gotta just
talking about this?
decontaminate, the bio remains first.
Are you talking about this out loud?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I find myself talking about it.
Dude, she just died. You're not stripping her of her like armor and shit.
You hear
man, that's so
over the radio.
awesome.
You hear what strippers?
I
What?
had cut the audio by this point.
He's
remember?
hacked back on. Strippers? What?
He can do
What?
that.
Of course I can. I'm that. Dude, it's me. I'm Tucker.
I'm gonna disconnect the audio from the
Bounce
actual.
around.
I'm gonna actually disconnect the jack from.
There is no jack. It's a
is
little
your
plug.
truck here?
It's a little plug that goes
What's
inside
that?
your ear.
I can't turn it off or
Yeah.
anything.
Well, apparently he
Unplug
knows how
it?
to turn it back on.
What?
I start loading the body into the back of the truck.
I help. I'm weak as fuck, but I help.
There's gonna be blood all over my truck.
Oh yeah, I
I
patched.
don't, okay, I'm gonna step out of game for a second. What? No one's calling for an ambulance or medevac? You
No.
got,
She
you,
did.
okay, just
No.
just
Oh,
checking.
oh,
to make
this
sure-
is
oh,
so
everybody
hard.
Thank
now.
you.
That's right.
Thank you.
That's right. Are you unconscious? Or is that
I'm not unconscious, but
I know
I'm
you
doing
do.
well.
I
You better
patched you
check his
up.
breathing hole.
Well, you have a first aid kit.
Check for
Did you
any
try and use it?
obstruction.
Yes, I did. I treated injury on you with
Right.
with a 23 with using my IFAC. So
that's
I
But I don't know how many points of damage that heals doing that.
I don't think it.
At
Or
this
does it-
point, it's not going to matter. You're not going to be. You've just been shot up pretty good. You're not
Right.
going
Okay,
to.
so I guess that means
How are you
I'm
doing?
driving. So you're in the back of the truck next. In you go.
How are you doing?
I'm not a body yet.
No, you're not, but you might be soon.
I'm-
You're
I'm-
in the cab with me. Let's go.
So you
I'll
guys
take the
toss
back
him in the
seat,
back
thanks.
seat.
Yep.
She's in the back.
She's in the back. He's in the cab. as
Nope, I'm taking the back seat.
well. Okay, whatever. Cool. He has a seat.
Wow.
Everyone has a seat.
But how nice of you to not let him lay down. What a jerk partner you are.
No, he does. He can lay down. He can put like his feet in my lap or something. I don't care
Put
about
his
that.
head
you
on
need
your
a
lap.
foot massage.
You
It's
can show
okay.
his
You've
beard.
had a rough day at the
It's
office,
gonna be
haven't
okay,
you?
bloody.
You need
Why
to do
do
that
we
lower
always-
so that it comes up
Why
on
do
the
we
camera.
always end up giving him crap? I don't know.
I
True,
just
we
don't
do.
want to sit in the cab with you.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
It's not like he had a chili dog for lunch or anything. Anyways,
No, it's like
so what's
our, for lack of a better term, our ally and friend just died.
It's true. He presently
I'm gonna
finds me morally
fucking strip her
reprehensible.
of her like her last dignity as a warrior.
For profit.
Yes.
I like the way that Roy's just like, oh, you're missing how much of an asshole I really am.
You're missing
Let's
the
make
key
sure that we
point.
emphasize
For
what a jerk
money.
face I am.
I'll do that for money.
Oh man, I'm not.
Dude, I'm just getting your Rick and Morty references tonight.
I don't think there's very much that Jack wouldn't do for money.
All right, so I drive us all
And you
back
can
to the
take
hole.
that as filthy as you
Oh, I
want.
definitely
Actually,
just did.
I'd
He's
like
probably
you
done
to-
it before.
To drive me to the hospital so that I can get some attention.
You don't have an auto dock in the hole?
What auto dock?
No, you don't have an auto dock.
I mean,
What's
can
an
we
auto
roll
dock?
for it? Like,
It's like a big tank.
I'm gonna go. How about no? Auto docks do not exist. Yeah.
okay. Well, then the hospital it is.
Okay, but we're going to Swedish. We're not going to Denver General.
I asked
You're so
Steven,
you're
no,
picky
I asked
even while you're
Tucker.
bleeding to death.
I
I'm
say-
just saying, Denver Knife and Gun Club or quality medical care. I want quality medical care.
Oh my god, so much shade.
I say, Tucker, we have a critically wounded teammate. I need
Whoa!
info.
What's going on? Where are you? What's your present location?
Dude, see
The
the
warehouse.
warehouse.
Okay, I've got you. I've got you now. EMS is on the way. Air or Flight for Life has been dispatched.
Holy
Excellent.
shit.
We're also going to need a cleanup crew.
Do we need to secure the area?
No,
Yes.
but bogeys are
DPD
the
or Secret
extra.
Service?
Secret Service.
Yeah,
There was a basement too that we didn't check out.
right. Secret Service.
Well, you're getting air vac out. How about you and I check out the...
Who's your team leader? Or where's the team leader? Apple?
Apple's critically injured.
Apple, I need your threat assessment for the location.
I need on the bird now.
Okay, bird is on the way about 2-3 minutes out.
I've patched him up.
What is your threat level assessment?
The current situation is stable but requires investigation immediately.
So we'll go threat con Bravo?
Peach and what was the
Bravo
name again?
works.
Cherry. Peach and Cherry are going to investigate the basement to pursue that immediate investigation.
Okay. So he's kind of sitting, he's propped up against a wall, I guess.
Yeah,
Maybe
I've stopped the-
probably sitting down.
I've stopped a lot of the bleeding, I would think, giving him
Okay.
something for the pain.
And
You could be stroking some stark silver hair.
wow.
Are you writing our fan fiction right now? You're
Wow.
writing our slash
I'm just
fic.
saying, if you're lonely, you got a friend.
So you guys are bolting back inside, is that correct?
Yeah, we're gonna go. Are you okay for now?
I'll
Excuse me,
wait
that
here
was
for the
ridiculous.
helicopter.
Okay.
Okay.
You're armed in case of somebody else comes around, right? All right. We're gonna go investigate.
When you guys get out there, you guys get back in there, and you start going. You see the stairs. It is pitch black down there. No means of. You don't see a light switch or anything. What
So
are you
in
gonna
all of this, I do not have a single, just flashlight.
do? Nope. If
Thought
you don't
of
have it written
everything
down,
it's-
you don't have it.
I don't have
We,
a
we,
what?
we do have night vision. Goggles.
Yeah, but it can't amplify light that isn't there.
Says we have night thermal. Well, thermal, right? Doesn't that not
Thermal will
amplify
show
light?
you differentiations
Heat.
in temperature.
Oh, right.
What's the other vision mode on
There's
NVGs?
there's IR and UV, and the goggles do have an IR emitter built into them.
Oh, well then I'll do it in IR and with the emitter turned on and use it basically as a flashlight.
Okay, so it looks very much black and white, and you look down there. These are stairs that look like they go down, down, down about 20, 30 feet.
I love the practicality of this. He just writes light switch, question mark.
No, he said there's no light.
No, I
switch.
said I already told them there was.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I didn't hear that.
Well, I also want the
About 20 feet
Sure.
down, these cuts or formed concrete stairs. It's almost like they gradually roll into stone.
Oh, we have a flashlight and chem lights.
You do where?
Yeah, it was in the equipment we got from that thing. We have flashlights.
Where?
If you don't have it written down,
I'm looking for it.
Well, I have a flashlight.
not the list I gave you. If you don't have it written down, he has it written down, so he's got chem lights and a flashlight.
Mine's in pencil.
It's a pencil.
That makes it legit.
That
You know,
makes it so where you can change it.
I will tell you, I love the fact that all of your stuff is pen and paper.
It is, yeah.
I want to give you a hug when we go to our break.
Hey, Roy.
If you buy me a printer, I'll print this out.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
I would actually rather have this on paper. Thank you very much.
you see that these formed concrete stairs kind of slowly, more and more, you're able to tell that looks like that's natural stone or cut stone at least that forms stairs going down and starts to curve about 20, 30 feet away.
Interesting. They continue.
They keep going down. So you're able to see about 50 feet down these stairs. 20 feet down, it turns into the stonework.
I have my phone.
And then it starts. Are you going to call somebody?
Nope. I'm going to turn on the flashlight that all phones now
Who are
carry.
you going to call?
Nobody. I'm going to turn on the flashlight.
Let's go for Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, that was worth an action point to you.
That's okay. I know Ghostbusters, please. I'm just trying to keep on
Okay.
topic.
Okay. So you see these are the stairs. What are you guys going to do? Up above, over the microphone, you guys can hear. You hear the thumping of the thing. You guys over the microphone, you hear apple pie. This is Charlie Whiskey 34. Do you have the hop smoke for your location, please? I don't know if anybody over the mic. I don't know if that sounded right. Oh, it did. Did I get the helicopter? All right.
That was pretty
Awesome.
cool, yeah.
Sound like a Huey, but okay.
Wow.
So I grab one of my smoke grenades, pull the pin, and toss it out into the parking lot.
You were such an airline, what's the word? Like
Aviation nerd?
an aviation snob, really.
I'm a snob.
Yeah, I think so. I don't want to fly into Buckley, okay? I want to fly into this one. This one's not good enough. I want
He
to go
is
into
a little
this
bit
one.
of a douche at times.
No,
I'm
not a
gonna
douche.
lie.
Not a douche.
No,
Just
technical.
yes.
Technical.
Picky.
No, you're kind of a douche.
No, I wouldn't say that. That's too far.
Or not far enough.
That's what she said.
I've never heard that.
Wow.
Well, that did not help me with me at all. Okay,
Wow,
meanwhile,
yeah,
back
that's
at the ranch.
wow, okay.
Thanks, Jack. So here's where we're at right now. You guys are at the stairs. You're looking down. I've explained it 3 times. What are you two doing?
I mean, we go down the stairs.
So we continue down the stairs.
Basement, yeah.
Okay. Hilo lands off.
I'll just keep it on infrared. I guess.
Nurse, two other EMTs come up with the thing. They look up. They're like, "Holy shitballs! What happened to you?" Oh, you hear sirens starting to come up, and two Secret Service vans pop out, and there's a dozen guys. And as you're getting loaded up, the agent that's in charge of these guys, it's kind of like a Secret Service SWAT team, for lack of a better term, a reaction team. They're like, "Holy shitballs! What happened to you, man? What's going on?"
I was shot.
Well, yeah.
Multiple times.
Well, that was a stupid question. My team's inside. Still go help them.
Okay.
Nope, never mind. You are kind of a douche sometimes. Just not to me, at least. But that's a change of pace from everybody else.
That's because
in
he
the story.
picks you up from work to bring you to the game. That's why you're his favorite.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys can hear over the radio. Okay, pilot leader is secure. You hear the helicopter taking off. The other team kind of is calls over the radio. Okay, we're securing, nobody in or out. Blah blah blah. It's on you two.
We start moving down the staircase.
Yeah.
Okay.
IR. I have my MP5, MP10
Okay.
out.
When you guys go down a
That's
little bit
impressive.
after the curve, there is a giant, perfectly round. It looks like if you had like a Spartan shield, that kind of design, but big enough to be a doorway to
Okay, so it's got like
probably 11, 12 feet across.
So it's got like 2 little like semicircles cut into the sides of it, basically. Right.
No, this looks like it is a giant door, and the engraving on it looks like 3 dragons fighting.
Okay. Cool.
And it's sealing up the passage in front of you.
I want to check not infrared, UV. Do I get any signal? Okay. I'll switch back to IR with the IR emitter.
I think this is the place.
I mean, it's a big ass door just waiting to be opened.
3 dragons, 3 tablets.
Oh, good point. Potentially. I want to check the dragons. What are they? What are they made out of? Different materials? What are they made out of?
One appears to be crystalline.
Mm-hmm.
One appears to be metal.
Mm-hmm.
One appears to be flesh.
Flesh.
Flesh?
Call it a leather hide.
So the third tablet. Oh my god. It's made out of human skin.
Can well, yeah. Well, can we discern what kind
Joey.
of skin it in?
It's a hide of some kind.
How tough is it? Can I take a sample?
Yeah, you can take a sample.
All right. I would like to use one of the other gloves and take a sample of.
You still have the metal tablet with you, don't you?
I do. Yeah. I'll bring it up. I'll bring the metal tablet out after I take the sample and.
You have the metal one with you?
Yep.
Oh, you are so lucky I didn't know that.
It's in my
How did
backpack.
I forget that?
It's in my backpack.
I also
He
have some
wouldn't
crystal
know. How would he
shards.
know that? How would he
Pardon
know that?
I also have some crystal shards. Yes, I'm so glad he didn't know it too.
I mean,
that's
how would he
awesome.
know it?
That's awesome.
How would he know it?
The GM should know these things.
No, I told you I carried it in my backpack.
Well, it's not my fault. I have a horrible memory.
Yeah, that's fine.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Okay, so you guys go ahead and take your sample.
Do the crystal shards react to the door at all?
No.
Does my tablet react to the metal dragon at all?
Well, the third one told us how to interact.
The metal. What are you going to do with the tablet, and how are you trying to get it to interact?
First, I'm going to see if there's any inserts on the dragon, like if the dragon would hold it or hold it in its mouth, or if there's any inserts along the body.
This is mostly
it's flush.
Mostly flush, yeah.
Okay.
It's what's the term? Embossed.
Raised is embossed.
Yeah, raised.
Yeah.
Okay. Or is that relief? I think it depends on what it is. Anyway.
I can't remember right under the.
Then I'm going to try like bringing the tablet around the length of the dragon if I can.
So are you touching the tablet to the dragon?
Not yet. I'm just bringing it close to it and seeing if there's any reaction along the length of the body, flipping it over.
There is a shimmering of the metal of the dragon.
Ooh. If I bring it closer, does it shimmer more?
It becomes more focused to the closest point of the tablet to the dragon.
Then I will finally touch the tablet to the dragon.
The dragon slightly moves. I mean, it looks like it takes it's like its legs move. Does that make sense?
Whoa, yeah. So I
when you you're not 100% sure if what you saw was real or not, but it looks like it.
Did you see that?
Did I see it?
Were you looking?
Yes.
Then yes.
Yes.
So I'm not crazy.
Well,
we did not address that.
Or we're crazy together.
Or we both lost our minds from all the stress upstairs.
That's true. We could also be hallucinating due to some contaminants.
Yeah, maybe you drugged my food or something.
Yeah, I mean, aside from that.
Ignoring that, I'm going to touch the tablet to the dragon in different places now and see if there's any difference in the reaction. No?
No, but it repeats the same thing. It's not really going anywhere, but it looks like it wiggles a little bit.
Yeah, I think it'll react more when we have the other tablets in conjunction with this one.
Potentially the third. It's a hide. Do we think that's a living being?
I hadn't thought about that. I assumed it would be dead and tanned like this one is. It's leather. But it could be. I just didn't think of that originally.
We had both of them together, 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I let one go.
No, it happens. It's okay.
I'm going to inspect the rest of the room and see if there's anything else of note within the room. There's no other...
No, like I said, it's about the size of the studio here.
Okay.
And at the end is this giant circular door.
How tall is it, did you say? I'm sorry if you just had
It's about 12 feet across.
Oh.
It is a big hork. You can tell that it's a door.
Yeah.
Just something in your head is, that's a door.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. I
Does it open? Can I knock on it?
Yeah, I don't see
it
anything.
sounds like if you were knocking on a very solid piece of metal.
Metal?
The whole thing, yeah.
Interesting, okay. I assumed it was stone. I don't think there's anything...
Can I discern what kind of metal? If I have metal, I don't have metal.
I have physical sciences.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
Of course you do.
I have
Scientist.
Yeah, I have knowledge, physical sciences, and no, it's craft chemical. So,
If it is a percussion instrument,
No.
I mean, if we took it apart, maybe you could use it as some calypso drums. Anyway.
Great. Now I have that sound in my head.
All right. I think we really just need the other tablets. I say
is there a discernible way to open it? No? Okay.
You're figuring that this was probably hinged on the other side.
if it's even
Because around the edges, the rock, the stone around it is very jagged and whatnot, but that it is flush into whatever stone there.
I wonder if this is where we have to do the alignment.
I think so.
Might be the attunement chamber.
Or something.
Or something, yeah, whatever.
I need to look up.
Okay, let's take some pictures.
Sure. Good idea.
And document what we found, and then let's head back up.
Sure.
Check to see if teammates been evac yet.
Yeah, they've got him on the. You heard the helo taking off.
So we passed probably the Secret Service guys on the way down, going when we leave the room, probably, right?
Okay, when you go back upstairs, yeah, there was a Secret Service team there. Their team leader comes up and he's like, "Which one of you guys is senior?"
Me.
So okay, I'm Special Agent McCrory, with the reaction team.
I'm
What are your orders, sir?
Supervisory Special Agent Brown.
Or, what are your orders, sir?
Oh, stand down. Scene secure.
Yeah. Feel free to go home.
Yeah. What's disperse? Go back to your base. What's the lingo? Not sure.
Debrief.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm just kidding. I don't say that.
He's kind of he's had his his M4 up right about here, and he's just like, okay, we're gonna go do blah blah blah. He seems really disappointed now. It's like we're dismissed.
Yes,
I know that feeling.
that's the word.
He turns
That's
ar-
the word. Dismissed.
Dismissed.
He turns around and he gets on. He's like, team, this is later. We're out of here.
Look, I mean, feel free to go down there if you want, but it's really boring.
I was like, whatever. We were rolled out on a code 3, and
Oh, yeah. Well, you're late.
I mean, to be fair, we called them after.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. That is a good lesson to learn.
And you took like three of them by
So we have
yourself,
a couple
so-
lessons to learn here. Number one, we need to call out when we throw flashes, right?
Yes. I almost took that to the face.
That's right. That's right. Number two, call
Yes.
it back up before we start getting shot. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Number three, try not to let your teammates die. Don't split the party. That's number three.
I mean, I think our tactics were sound.
We're just debriefing in the hallway.
Or on the way to the car, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just walking back to the truck where the body of Inspector Traherne is just kind of.
Do any of them have better guns than I do?
Any of them?
Any of the SWAT guys, yeah.
Oh, they're gone.
Oh, okay.
You
they're
told
gone
them
already.
to
Cool. GTFO.
Mahalo.
Yep. Mahalo. Yeah. Sure. So yeah, we're walking on the way back to the car.
I get a hold of Tucker. I say, Tucker, did you get visual of our of the last couple minutes downstairs with the door?
Yeah, I'm uploading pictures to you now.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, please.
That's some real Bruce Lee kind of shit there, huh?
I believe that's the technical term for it, yes.
Well played.
Thank you.
That's right.
It's like, so yeah, what do you?
Can you geotag this spot? Just keep it handy for reference.
Yes, please.
Okay, we kind of know where it is. And,
That's right. We will very likely reference this location in the future. That's all I'm saying.
all right.
I believe.
Were you able to track a white 67, roughly late 60s Chevy Impala leaving the scene within the past half hour or so?
It's a 68 Impala. Don't confuse the details.
I said late 60s.
I know, 68,
And it's white.
and it's white.
I did say white. I remember that.
No.
Are you able to check sat images? Did you have it going?
No,
at the
you
time?
guys kind of didn't want to hang out with me, so I'm getting a cup of coffee.
Who's this Tucker? Oh, we drive back to the hole.
And I gotta tell you, man, that's I'm here to do a job, and I do it really good, and it's kind of it's really messed up that my new team won't even. Fine.
Can you check recordings that you have, even though you weren't there at the time?
I don't have any recordings of the area. I didn't even know you guys were rolling out. I could have tasked the satellite.
All right, that's fine. Do we know if there was
No,
any?
he did attach the satellite.
Yeah, no, we
actually.
did ask for it. We did ask for it.
That's right.
We did.
Before we went in, because we did do recon.
Last episode.
That's right, with the drone.
And we have it on
him.
video.
He knew that we were going in, and he didn't call EMS until we were already out. Fuck you, Tucker. Vernie,
Fuck Tucker.
do your job better,
So-
asshole.
So,
Oh!
oh, really?
Look.
We should have had SWAT on standby. They should have been there when we went in.
all right,
You're the advanced party and
Ex-
tactical command.
That's right, that's
and
right.
I am your assistant. If you don't request it, I can't issue it. Oh, what do you know? Your signal is breaking up. Click.
I didn't even get a chance to rebut that whole.
It's a poor craftsman who blames his tool. It's true.
Damn it, Jack. I'm glad you're
Is it a hard
satisfied
top
with
or a
yourself.
soft top?
Yeah.
Pardon me?
Is it a hard top or a soft top?
Hard.
4-door, 2-door?
4.
I imagined a 2. Well, actually, good
four.
No, he had to get in. He got in the back in the
That's
first episode.
right, yeah, I just imagined the Yeah. I guess suicide.
Did
was
you
the
find
first
it?
That's a pretty bitchin' car.
That's why I was asking which variety you were going for.
That's it.
I just want to send, if there's any way I
We
can
say
get him
hard
like
top, four-door?
a text message or whatever without like directly contacting because I know he's pissed at us. I just want him to read it at some point.
He'll reply back. Jack's a dick, and he can kind of bite me.
I know. Oh, okay, sure. I start texting him back. I'm like, geez, I know, right? I'm so sorry. I just want to start keeping a lookout for a car of that make, model, and description, please. Please update me if you see.
Well, there's not that many in Denver Metro, so we should be able to tag it down.
Perfect. If you track it down, let me know its location and get a satellite on it as quickly as possible. I want to know individuals leaving the car, entering the car, all that jazz, please.
Okay.
And thank you.
Just for you, Quinn. I wouldn't do this for that jerk ass Jack.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
Jerk. All right, you're going to be.
Sometimes you catch more
You're
than
gonna
one
be
Unconscious for a
honey.
while.
You're going to be unconscious for a little while. You are going to go into surgery.
Takes a team.
Jack or Tucker sends you a text that Kai is going into emergency surgery and is probably going to be there for a day or two.
We should go keep an eye on him.
And that's where we're going to take a break.
Okay.
Okay. When we come back from break, it's going to be 2 days later. And it's amazing how I pulled this stuff out of my butt cheek. And there will be shenanigans to be had. So Kai will be out of the hospital in 2 days.
Dude, out of the hospital in 2 days with multiple
Will I
gunshot
have healed my
wounds.
9 damage?
You are a trooper.
Hey, you know,
Pardon me?
Will I have healed my
the
9
Secret
damage?
Service can pay
Yeah.
for the best
And
surgeons.
can I reload my ammo?
And I
That's
asked for
great.
Swedish. I didn't ask for Denver.
I would
Diving.
recommend you do.
So.
So we heal, I'm assuming. My leg stops hurting so bad. Still kind of Oh, I was supposed to talk to you guys about it this weekend.
Actually, I'm not free this weekend.
You're
Yeah,
not?
because
I have a whole bunch of shit going on this weekend. Sorry.
Joe,
Are
let
you
me know
back
when-
live again?
let me know when we're live.
We can. It's fine. We can curse. It's fine.
I keep forgetting I have a mic on, so.
I really don't think the cursing is.
No, it was more
Too big
talking
of a deal.
about stuff that maybe doesn't need to go on the air.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
It's just line and everything, right?
Just the very first one.
Yeah, everything should be line, and then yeah.
Oh, no, you need to go to monitor and online to be able to hear it. And actually, you don't need to keep disabling everything there.
Oh, I didn't.
Do all guns have just a 20 crit range?
No,
Do any of them have like keen like 17
Or
to 20?
19 or something like that.
I thought my pistol did.
Some, yes. Do you have any of them yet?
I thought my pistol did.
What sort of weapons have a larger crit range?
I saved the picture of the of Panlo's ride if you want to add it later.
Maybe.
Like
I
a
think-
44 Magnum pistol.
I think combat knives have a crit range of 19 to 20.
I don't have sound now. Sound like on my
All
phone.
right.
Yeah. My knife I have is a critical from 19 to 20.
Nice. How much damage do you have for it?
For a knife?
Mm-hmm.
Not much. That's why it's 1d4 piercing.
I have weapon finesse for a knife. So normally you have to use your strength to do a, but I can use my dex.
As long as it's not a, like a full size sword, it works.
Yeah, yeah. So
And even some full-size swords, you get that
Well, it
with,
has to be a finessable weapon
Yes.
for that to work.
right, and so I chose knife.
like a rapier.
Right.
Can a longsword be a finessable weapon?
If it's been crafted with magical enchantment that allows it to be a finesse weapon, yes.
Or in
I
this
believe-
world, potentially just a good enough.
Right.
Yeah, I
Smith.
believe the book specifically mentioned light one-handed.
Yeah.
Right? So a rapier is a light one-handed.
Right.
Short
back to
swords,
D20 roll.
probably. Short
Yeah.
sword.
All right, and we're back.
Hey!
Technical issues just seem to kick our ass sometimes.
Great.
Last week was really bad. This week it was just Joey.
Hey!
So I want
Love
to.
you, Joey.
Love you, Joe.
Yeah, I love you like a bad case of foot fungus. Just joking. Don't pull out the. I fear
Don't pull the plug.
I know well enough to fear the flipper. So, so some people that are in the chat tonight that I want to thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, you
We've
guys.
got several new people. I don't know who you are.
Yeah, we have a bunch of new folks.
Yeah.
So
Welcome.
as I posted in the chat room a little bit ago, our goal is to get to 50 followers right now. That helps us go forward. So if you're enjoying the show, and if you stuck around this long, I'm going to take a guess maybe. Please do hit the button for the follow. We'd really appreciate it. It helps us out a lot. Once
It
we,
looks like a green
as I
heart.
talked about last week, you did not.
It does. It looks like a green
Green
heart.
heart,
It looks like a green heart when you follow somebody.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
okay. So if you could follow us, please, we appreciate it. Now, I talked last week a little bit about once we can start actually taking subscribers, we have to get to the followers first. Once we get to the subscribers, I have already got for our first 50 subscribers
Special present.
something. I told you guys what it was. I think that's kind of cool.
I think so too.
They're unique. They're each one is unique as well. So,
Are there?
Jack
And they're all worth
is saying that he
700
lost sound.
Handmade, I think.
No sound from me?
I still hear you guys in the headphones.
Well, that's going through the board. I don't know.
Do you have them muted on the thing? So they didn't hear any of that.
Oh no, I got to run my pie hole all over again.
That's okay.
Okay, just a second. Joey, go back into the settings. Huh?
Sean has sound.
Seamus has sound. Not the Seamus that is the NPC.
Seamus the user.
Seamus the user.
Yeah.
Seamus
Or
is the
so
name
we
of
know.
Seamus is the name of my godson, and the user is his daddy. my best friend. So he better be watching,
The next
because I
time.
know where you live.
Please stand by.
Please. So,
You just need like
Jack,
two
let me
cards.
post up when you actually have your sound back again, and we want to make sure that you guys know. But for when we can take subscribers, once we reach that level, then we have very unique, one of a kind items to say thank you for you. So you subscribe, we'll reach out, but that's down the road. Before we can get there, we need 50 followers.
I thought it was 30.
50?
50.
Okay.
50.
50.
It's 50. As if it were 5. Whatever. Sorry, it's a bad joke. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. So, the last 2 days, Kai has been in the hospital recovering from surgery. They're going to release you on very limited duty. You've got staples,
Not just
And
good behavior? Okay.
stitches.
You didn't behave good, so
Kai never does.
yeah.
You also, when you get back to your super secret headquarters,
Are
known
they still
as-
super secret? I think high school kids see us coming and going.
We're the super secret
The whole.
the
Ninja
whole-
Squirrels.
That's right.
Yeah. So they're
The whole.
Squirrels.
okay. Here's where they're going with this. They changed the name of the team to Pi, P-I, because they wanted to call their secret hideout the Hole.
That's right.
So it is, in fact,
The pie
the
hole.
Pi Hole.
The pie hole. That's right.
We're proud of our choices.
It's also apparently
No shame.
abilities
Not
No
many-
regrets.
Not many of them.
that we don't allow other people in.
Oh,
What's that? What are you saying?
Hmm?
What are you saying?
Nothing.
Meanwhile,
I think he
so
said shut your pie hole.
Shutting the door now. All right, look, shut my pie hole.
you guys get back to the Pi Hole, and you guys actually have a guest.
Is it Seamus?
Seamus is back.
Yeah, hey, Seamus.
He's kind of banged up. He's still got a bandage up on his forehead, and he's all wrapped up. And he's like, I'm glad you lads are all right.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Well, I hate to break some news to you here, Seamus.
I already know.
Spoken to Hearn?
We've got her body in the freezer.
Okay.
Okay.
Really sorry about that.
Do you know her traditional burial rites or anything?
But her people aren't here, and that's why they put her in the freezer at the morgue.
As soon as we
About
can
that
get her back to
armor,
our people. What's that?
He
Say
kind
about that
of
armor,
gives you a
though.
very dirty look, and he says, "But Quinn, there's something I think that she would have liked for you to have."
Really?
She
And
had
he
the
hands
hots
you.
for
It looks like
Quinn blushes.
an antique bronze wristband with a large bluish green gem on the top of it.
I
hope you chip a tooth on that.
am incredibly humbled.
And he puts it on your wrist and whatnot, and he says, "Now what you do here is and he shows you the trick to it, and
That's what saved
pops
me.
up that
Shield.
shield up in front of you.
That's what saved me. She saved me with this once.
Shield bracelet.
I will give you details on the shield at a later time."
That is fine. Shield bracer. Can we have little papers with the magic items we get?
Let's play a game. It's called Guess Who Watches a Lot of Critical Role. Here's a hint. Tyler and me. And I am unashamed of that.
I mean, yes, it
I've
is
watched
amazing.
it too. I just don't have that much spare time.
Oh, I don't either. I'm like a couple weeks behind at this
There-
point too.
I'll be honest. If we can be as cool as them, I'm going to really be impressed
know.
with myself. I'm not going to lie. I'm a big fan of.
We're a bunch of
Critical Role.
amateurs, so.
Yeah, Roy and him. I'm kind of a professional nerd. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, so Seamus has, Inspector Seamus McMiller has given you the bracer, engages it, shows you how to create. It will only last for 30 seconds at a time.
30 seconds.
30 seconds
That's a
total.
long
That's a
time.
long time. Or 50 total points of damage.
Gotcha.
Whichever comes first.
It has 3
Yes.
uses per day.
I'm assuming you're going to give this to me later, so I'm not going to take all of it down. But
Well, it's okay. So 3 uses a day, 30 minutes or 50 hits,
30 seconds
10 minutes between each use.
HP damage. What was that last part?
10-minute cooldown.
10-minute cooldown. Okay.
And then it takes 6 hours per use to recharge. I'm sorry, yeah, 6 hours per use to recharge for that last use. So if you use all 3 in,
Per use.
say, 30 minutes, it's going to be a full day before you're going to get,
To charge. Yep.
well, 18 hours before you're going to get the use of it back.
An entire waking day.
Okay.
That's fine. I wish she was here to give this to me herself, but thank you.
Well, I have a feeling that you might need it.
Tell me about it. Do you know anything about a bigger goblin or gremlin? Sorry, bigger gremlin with that prefers a sawed-off shotgun as a weapon.
No, they're
Really
probably-
posh British accent, super uppity. Any of that ring a bell?
Was this little rat bastard wearing a Nez Pierce and a smoking jacket?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck him in the face. With a truck.
I tried. He got away.
Yeah.
That filthy bugger.
So what is he? Why is he bigger?
He's better than the rest of them. For whatever reason. Why does he have more bronze but you have more brains? Why does he know how to fly? He can barely walk and chew bubblegum.
He took out like 3 of them all by his
But
Why
he
is,
wasn't
he why
walking-
is he a fearless badass and
But he wasn't
Me,
walking
you're
and
smarter.
chewing gum at the same time.
Because we all picked different paths in life, I guess.
not necessarily. Some of it could be a genetic. Some of it could be, as you said, choices in life, but not really. I mean, primarily it's going to be a genetic thing. But why is he? He just is. He is bigger. He is smarter. He has all the positive things I've said about each of you, but for his species rolled into one.
So you're familiar with him.
Let's put it this way: on a scale of 1 to 20, for his intelligence, while most of his species or breed would be about maybe an 8,
Mm-hmm.
he is probably a 14.
It's very convenient you put it in that number for me. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, I've been watching some of these things that you have on TV.
Oh, okay. I see.
Some of the games you might be playing.
Yeah. It's catching on a little bit, I guess.
Don't be a jerk face.
Okay.
Meanwhile, back to the ranch. So,
Thank you for your information.
so he comes over and said, now just so you don't feel like you're being left out,
Her auto pistol.
The armor.
no, you don't hold your breath.
Dude.
No, he hands you her rifle and he gives you her auto pistol.
What? Sweet.
I don't have the stats with me available right now, but you'll get it.
Upgrade. Is it a laser? Is it a laser rifle or a plasma rifle? Is it anything special?
No,
Okay.
it is a projectile.
Cool.
But it only has 30 rounds left for his.
What rounds does it take?
Nothing that's made on this world.
Cool. I want a machining place now.
It's a good one. The pistol that he gives you, basically, it's going to impact the pistol impacts like a 45. Yours impacts like a 308. But you only have 30 rounds left. But there's some serious pluses on it. You have a total of 3 15-round magazines left for it.
Wow.
Not standard ammunition is what you're saying.
Non-Terran made.
Standard. Yeah.
So yeah, when the ammo for these are gone, it's gone. I apologize. You have 2 30-round magazines left. I apologize.
Are there any rounds in the pistol still?
You have a total of 3.
Okay.
15-round magazine.
If you each save one of those, we could try and figure out a way to manufacture it later.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like reverse engineering.
Exactly. Probably 5.
Stepping out of
Okay,
game for
safe.
just a second, one of the things that I do in my games, I don't have energy weapons in either this or my sci-fi or my punk games.
Okay.
More on that later when
Sure.
we get to it, but
I want a laser sword though.
it's good to want, young Padawan. So Seamus says, so I've given you these. I'm going to be meeting with some of our local agents, and frankly, I'm going to be seeing if I can get myself and Traherne's body back to our plane.
I completely understand.
So I may be back, but before I go, what questions might you have?
The third tablet seems to be Hyde. Do you know anything? Do you know what the third tablet is?
The third tablet has always been a bit of a mystery to everyone. No, I do not know specifically what it is. We believe that it was being passed down, I'm not sure how else to put it, but as an oral tradition.
Did you really? It's in.
You're such a bastard. That's why I don't take John nice places.
Can't take you anywhere.
Nope.
It's totally fine.
Going on 12.
It's fine. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I thought it. I just didn't think it enough.
Let
to
it go.
snicker.
Let it go.
Okay.
Localizer?
Yeah.
So what else have we got, Chuck?
Panlo had what appeared to be 3 monk-like individuals. One of them appeared to be striking the tablet, trying to break it.
Yes,
Know why that might be?
the elementals.
Is it because the Iliads don't want a successful realignment? Illithids, and so they were trying to break the tablet to stop the alignment? The realignment?
At this point, what we're theorizing, and from your input on that, leads more credence to the theory that they want. If the alignment does not go smoothly, then most of this world will be destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
They're more than a little pissed, I suppose would be a good word for it, as far as the loss of the war. Even after all this time, they're still pretty. Their egos and their honor has been severely.
But didn't Terran lose that war?
No,
Oh, we won.
I wouldn't
Oh,
say
we
you
kicked those
won.
bastards out. That's what happened.
No.
No, the other races
American
saved your
history.
asses
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and they sued for peace.
Okay.
It's world history, not American history.
So we got put in the corner. Is that
So
what
no,
happened?
the world was split.
Glad you
The universe was
appreciate
split
me.
into two to allow your species the opportunity to propagate again. There was less than 3,000 humans on the planet when all was said and done with the war. Now, why the Illithids declared war upon the human race, we have no idea.
The Illithids originally declared war on humans.
Is there any way you could send me any reading materials about some of the stuff we've talked about? History of this
It
event?
is unlikely.
Okay.
The knowledge on this planet is out there. You have to find it.
Okay.
There was a great library someplace. I cannot remember where it
Alexandria.
was.
Yeah, I was going to say Alexandria
I
He got destroyed.
think so.
by the Catholics.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, we have a history of burning really important things for no reason.
Oh,
It's really frustrating for me too.
poor bastards.
I know.
We're really good at destroying history.
We're also really good at creating other things, but yeah,
Or rewriting
history.
history.
History is one of those things we seem to have difficulty with. As a
Well, that would be most
species.
unfortunate.
Yes.
But the knowledge and the history should still be out there someplace. Now, where it would be, I don't know.
Agreed. Guys, we need to find me some books.
I'm no historian. I know
Books are
the
good.
basics.
So if you were able to jump over from
We're not
what's the
allowed.
other realm called?
Gaia?
Gaia. If you were able to jump from Gaia to Terran before the rifts was can the Iliads?
Illithid.
Illithids?
What do you keep calling them?
Iliads?
Like Homer in the Iliad.
Yeah, I know. That's what I keep thinking too. We're not on an Odyssey, okay?
Okay, I'm serious. I was just like, the funny thing is that I was actually knew what he was talking about. I was like, wait a minute, that's not the word.
Yeah.
That's not.
And I thought that when you corrected it, I was like, yeah, that's not the word.
Yeah. That what illithids. Illith.
We'll get there. It's okay.
I understand. Reading is hard.
Yeah.
It takes a great amount of resources for us to send someone across. It's unlikely that I'll even be able to go back.
So here's a question. You say it takes a lot. It takes a lot for you guys to get over here, but you have agents over here. That would imply then that you guys have some kind of enclave or ongoing operations, because it'd be better to just leave people here.
We left some people behind, but it is not easy at all to communicate back and forth, much less cross.
That's fine. Is there
The
an embassy?
Illithids, don't give a damn. They'll burn as many souls as it takes to cross somebody over.
Okay. Here's another question though. If you guys do have permanent presence here, or semi-permanent, or what have you, is there like an embassy or a conclave that we could go to if we needed more help? Can you tell us where that is?
I'll have to get authorization to do so.
Okay. If you can send us a message some way.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I would appreciate it.
We are on the same side, and I'm trying to help you as much as I can.
I agree.
From what I've seen here, I can report to the High Court that the Illithids are definitely in violation of the treaty and have already been crossing their people over and are intentionally trying to collide the realms instead of a merger. The merger, lads, I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't think the merger can be stopped at this point. Really, it's going to be whether or not you can secure and lock the anchors to ensure that the merger is as smooth as can be.
So
If
to
it's
be
not-
clear, each one of these tablets is part of the anchors.
is part of an anchor point.
Okay.
We found the
So-
anchor point. I believe it was a door, and
Well, there's 3 anchors.
yeah, but we found the anchor point. It seemed.
One of the anchor
I
points.
don't think. Do you know about this door that we found in the basement of their hideout by any chance?
What door?
I'll pull up pictures and show him on the big screen the pictures of the door that we have and the reactions to the tablet and such.
It shows the 3 wandering dragons, so I would say that is either the entrance to an anchor point, or it could be simply an entrance into the Under-Earth.
The Under-Earth.
Under the earth.
Just what's down there that we might not know about? That sounds kind of ominous.
Oh, that's a good way to put it.
Okay.
I'm not aware of what may be in the Under-Earth here. We call it the same thing back in Gaia, and that is a very well. Alana came from. I'm sorry, Inspector Tahern came from the Under-Earth.
That makes
Gotcha.
so much sense.
I mean, I called it as a player. She was a drow.
How do you know what a droid is?
I don't. I said
Oh, you said that out of character.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, cultural references, right? Everything that happens
Well,
here.
in D&D, we have this. I feel like that would be really offensive. I'm not actually going to say that. That would be so offensive. I feel.
Okay. Well, once again, as I told you before, what is the easiest way to hide something?
Plain
So
sight.
what's
Plain
the best
sight.
way to hide
Yeah,
something?
in plain sight.
sight. What is the best way to get people to disbelieve?
To make it a legend.
To tell them about it in such a way that it sounds make-believe.
Sounds incredible.
Yes, that's a very good way to put it.
So, here is the longer term problem. It appears as though a diabolically evil race has been preparing for a war for 7,000 years that we know nothing about.
That's a good way to put it.
And so, it appears to me we either lose most of everyone on Earth because we don't secure the anchors and align the realm, or we potentially get invaded and then lose a lot of people on Earth from the invading party also
Well, that's
after the alignment.
well. If
No,
you're looking at it like
align,
that,
if you can align the world, if you can align the anchors, if you can secure the anchors, the merger will simply be the two worlds become one.
which is going to happen anyway. If you want to look at it like that, like it's a war, tactically, it's way better that we have more people to start with.
Yeah, for sure.
The
Sorry, I guess it would be strategically.
But I'm saying we have like 12 days left, right? And if we
Less
anticipate,
now, we have 10 now.
yeah, if we anticipate an attack, that's still at least 10 days to prepare for an attack.
So who in our government is going to believe us? Because we can go and talk to the secretary,
Well, I believe
and she might believe us, but
she's a lovely lady.
Yeah.
do you really think that the president is going to believe this? Or better yet, this is going to be the rich one. You think Congress is going to believe that?
I don't think
Well,
they need to.
All of Congress is a bunch of idiots.
Well, that's what I'm getting at.
But
Remember
your
how our
president's
government works.
one very unpopular. He seemed to grasp it quite well.
Yeah, I was going to say
I'm
the people
not
who talk to our
questioning
friend
that.
here.
I'm just saying, in order to do certain things the way our government is structured, we need all of those idiots to buy in, and that's not very likely.
I don't think so.
No, well, with your president, the director of the what the Department of
Homeland
Security. And your what was the other agency? The Central
Intelligence
Agency. We briefed the Senate Committee for Intelligence, and they seemed that was a hard sell.
contradiction.
I'm not gonna lie. I understand they're your elected officials. Most of them are about as bright as a piss bucket, but that's just.
That's giving them the benefit of the doubt. But
I was trying to be kind. So I've done a little bit of research, and he pulls out a tablet and goes ding 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 ding. This thing called your internet. We call it Galnet. Quite interesting. Rather primitive. It's kind of slow, but
It's
you
Comcast
flick
for
off
you.
and you have a new message. No, you literally have a new message.
okay.
IRL?
You literally have
real
a new
life?
fucking I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yes, you can use that new message in character.
What? That happened?
I believe through my research, I've found your anchor points. I think.
That's
Seamus.
great progress.
But you've got to confirm it, you've got to get the crystal tablet back, and you've got to find the third. Yes, Jack.
Do we anticipate that the Illithids will attack us after the merge?
Probably not.
No? Okay.
Part of the merger will send Gaia through the remnants of what's left of that realm here, which is in the Underearth. Well, Gaia will be passed through that and will probably cave, and that could be part of what they're all buggered about. That if their homes are going to be, their former homelands are going to be wrecked, for lack of a better term.
where the keys are?
So are you saying that the Illithids live in the under Gaia?
We call it the Underearth as well.
Oh, the under Earth on Gaia.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they lived on the Underearth here.
And they still do.
In Gaia.
We are
We don't
on my realm.
Okay.
Interesting.
So they really have no personal stake in this aside from self-preservation, it seems.
Well,
They're taking it all quite personally.
Okay.
I want you to think of somebody that has the largest ego, the biggest pride. Then amplify that by 1,000
Ew.
to each individual member of their species.
They sound like lovely people.
Given the opportunity, they'll suck your brains right out. So yes, they're charming folks.
Great.
Well, what did you say? Imagine what?
So
Given half a chance, they'll suck your brains out.
Well, that is kind of a delicacy for them.
I took it. He meant literally. So.
Yeah, quite literally. But what I was saying is, think of someone that you know that has the biggest ego, the most self-important bastard you can think of. Multiply that by 1,000, and then apply that to each and every member of their species.
So Dr. Khan.
We're still trying to figure that one out.
Yeah.
Because
Why?
he wasn't on our radar as a potential agent. I don't know if someone got to him or his family.
I think he was under control,
Mind control.
personally. Yeah.
There was something, but what it was, I didn't know.
Would there be any kind of tests that we could do that would confirm?
Not that I'm aware of.
Any idea where Panlo might have run off to with the crystal tablet?
I would guess that the door that you're showing to me, it is my guess that is not an anchor point, but that is a gateway to the Underearth. Now, how
you guys sealed that back up, right?
We didn't.
We didn't. We couldn't open it.
Okay.
It takes 3 tablets to open it. I'm assuming.
Well, let's leave it alone then for the moment.
now the tablets wouldn't open those. Even they would have some influence on the properties of it, but
Because the dragon reacted when I touched it with the tablet, the metal one.
did it really?
Yeah.
Did the others react to it?
I don't have the others.
Huh? Because usually they have a separate key.
Yeah. How might we open those doors?
You'd have to find the key.
A key.
Does each one have a different key?
I
Okay. I didn't see any keyholes. Did you?
Maybe it's not that kind of key.
That's what I'm getting at too. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've not seen an Underearth gate in. I couldn't tell you how long.
Okay. Do you have any way we can contact you from this side to your side?
Well, I don't know if I'll be crossing over. If I can, I'll get word to you, and we'll see if we can establish some kind of communications network.
That'd be great.
That's also been requested by your secretary, Dr. What was her name again? Dr. Rice. She requested that along with your director of the CIA. But if I cross, then I'll see what we can do with a communications net of some kind, some way of passing word back and forth.
Thank you.
If I'm not able, then I will probably return here.
Okay. Well,
I'd like to ask you about these points that you've shown.
Aye.
So it's difficult with the resolution of what you sent me, but I can tell one of them is on the former Rocky Mountain Arsenal.
I do not know what that is.
Well,
No, I do actually.
I don't.
another one looks like Red Rocks Amphitheater, and another one.
Oh, that place is quite lovely. That makes sense.
strangely-
I want to go so badly.
That's pretty cool.
Strangely, the last one
That was
looks
both
like
in
it's
and out of character.
inside of a small reservoir. So, what are we looking for with these anchor points? Is there some kind of monument at these locations that?
Aye, more than likely there will also be underground. So it's possible that the Underearth gate that you showed may lead actually to tunnels that go to the anchor points. That's a possibility. But I would be certain that there would be, with the tablets, you would be able to open the surface gates to the anchor points themselves.
Oh, okay.
Then it's a matter of securing each tablet within those anchor points.
Do we have any indication of which tablet goes to which anchor point, or is that hit and miss for us right now?
I have no idea. We have no history of that.
One problem at a time, but like here's also a potential solution. There's 3 tablets. There's 3 of us. Divide and conquer.
Right. We could be.
You can do more damage that way. I'm sorry, what?
I mean, you can, yes, because splitting the party is always a great idea.
I'm taking your stuff. What?
What?
I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
So it would just save some time, I think, to know to split up in some way. Just saying. We can figure that issue when we get to it. Right now we have our work cut out for us.
So the question is, what are you going to do and how are you going to do it?
Well, we have our friend looking for the vehicle that I'm sorry, did you give a name for the really shitty gremlin you told us about in the smoking jacket?
Oh, the one I called McBastard Bastard Pets?
Yeah, him. Does he have like an actual
We've only ever heard of him referred to as the Brain.
the brain? Okay.
Pinky in the brain?
Pinky and
A
the
lovely
brain.
cartoon. I was watching that the other day when I was in your infirmary.
Our cartoons are pretty good sometimes.
Why would you cancel something so fantastic?
They canceled Courage the Cowardly Dog
Because
too.
it
It's a
used
crime.
intelligence, and anything that's intelligent has to be canceled. It's the way the media works.
Oh, so that's the way that you've reached that point in your
No,
evolution.
we have not. The media has.
You've reached that point in your evolution. Lovely.
Well, there are still some good producers of quality entertainment, but I digress.
So
Meanwhile,
the brain,
back at the ranch.
Yes.
So the brain took the tablet and left with Panlo. Is that correct?
Yeah, no. They're separate entities. I think they're actually probably not even working towards the same goals.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
probably
I
working
guarantee
against
that
each
they're
other.
working towards the same goal.
I think they're
They
looking at
serve
it.
the same masters.
Oh, so they are teamed up.
The
I
Gremlins and the Illithids, or
the
and Panlo's thugs.
the Gremlins were the first to heed the call of the Illithids to make war upon the human race.
Can I ask you a question that you're probably
See,
not
that's what I
allowed
thought.
to answer? But is there a more effective way to eliminate these gremlins? I mean, they're like giant-sized cockroaches. We can't seem to kill them.
Unfortunately, that's their own personal advantage.
I think he
They're
killed plenty of
small,
them.
they're fast.
But they keep reproducing faster than we can eliminate all of them. So
No, they're about. We're guesstimating at this point about either between 120 and 150 crossed over. I'm not sure how many you've killed so far.
How quickly do they reproduce? How quickly could
It
they have
depends.
usable soldiers?
We're not aware of a queen laying eggs on this side of the rift.
Oh, they're not.
Oh, they hatch from an egg.
They're like a hive though.
Kind of, yes.
Okay.
they don't reproduce when you feed them after midnight.
No.
Or drop water on them. Actually, I think it was.
Oh, was that what it
Yeah.
was?
Feeding them after
no,
midnight made them evil.
Mogwai do in fact multiply that way, but Mogwai do not turn into gremlins.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He did call. Oh, yeah, that's what they actually called them in the actual movie. Sorry, yeah. Some more of your knowledge seemed to have passed through by other forms of media. Yeah, the Mogwai. Yep. I remember that.
Hiding the truth in plain
Plain
sight.
sight, yeah.
Okay.
The greatest way to get people to disbelieve is tell them a story about it.
Yeah.
And make it fantastical.
Well, thank you for all your help. I don't. have
All right,
anything
lads. He lays a little something on the tables. I'll be going now. I'll get word to you.
more. Thanks.
Thank you.
And he walks off.
He laid something on the table. I want to look at it.
He
Yeah, what
left.
was it?
There's a business card.
Oh, cool. Safe travels, I said as he walked away.
You like look out the door and he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So it's a business card.
Little business card. It's called Wang's World of Wonders. And it gives you an address on Colfax
Of course. East or west?
West.
Let's go there. Great. Fucking great.
Wayne's World of Wonders.
Are you making fun of him now?
No, I'm not. I'm.
You making fun of me, Rondai? I'm just waiting for the hate mail on that one.
Yeah.
Unless you didn't use the other one like you used in my game.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
We'll talk.
So
we will
did you
talk
get
about
the
them.
tablet, or did the brain get the tablet?
The brain got the tablet.
Right.
He had me at shotgun point.
And then they fled. Did they go into the sewer, or did they?
No,
they
he actually
drove
drove
off in the
off
Impala.
in an Impala. I'm surprised he could drive.
With David.
I didn't see David.
Well,
because that was
the
David.
brain wasn't actually driving. It was that guy with the 80s glasses who was driving
Oh, Kamina.
it, laughing maniacally.
Have you seen? Never mind.
Did anyone see David leave?
No.
And his two.
Where did he flee to when you saw him? I was running. I couldn't see him.
He ran towards a wall.
And
Does that card have
Ran
an
into the
exact
wall?
Address?
I don't know.
Does
I
that
stopped
card
tracking
have
him.
an exact address or a cross
Yeah.
street?
I just started shooting at
I'm
people.
looking out for you right now.
Okay.
do you think he phased through the wall?
No, I shot one of the monks in the head, and he just shrugged it off.
Is the phone number
And
8675309?
That's unusual.
That is very unusual.
720.
And then
It's not impossible, but
I just started shooting some of the other guys, and I stopped watching them. Did anyone see them leave?
Who leave?
David and his two monks.
Who, are you talking about Panlo?
Yeah.
What about him?
Did anyone see him leave? And his two thugs.
I didn't know I was running away.
I'm gonna go with no.
Oh, I wanted to tell him. I forgot. Oh well. So, where to next, guys?
But the tablet did leave with the brain.
With the brain, yes. I have our friend tracking
So,
for a white Chevy Impala. It should be pretty identifiable.
oh, so Mr. Tucker's helping us out here?
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be Tucker.
Let's go to Wayne's World of Wonders.
Okay. Do we?
One of you guys is going to have to drive. I'm rather fatigued from this whole surgery thing.
I don't know
so
how to drive, so.
I got it.
Just
I drive. I'm gonna drive.
don't be playing NASCAR in Colfax. That'll end poorly for them, not for us.
Everybody else is.
Mhm.
I don't want to pay for any more civilian.
Well, it's not you, really. It's their own taxpayers' dollars
Right, but
put into a black fund.
but after they had me take over for the group, I got to see what our budget is, and we're not going to be very popular if we keep this up.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Well, they'll
Okay,
just
so
raise the
the
military
address
budget
is
next year.
actually on Old West Colfax.
Old West.
Out past
We're in the
I-70?
Old West.
in the golden area.
This is it's Old West. Old. Let me get the exact address here. Give me a second.
Reckon we're headed to the Old West, partner.
2516 West Colfax Avenue.
Really?
And if you actually have a business there,
No.
I just kind of pulled that shit out of my ass. So now he can look it up and
Yeah.
show you the map, and you can learn more about the city you live in.
We better make our way over to town, Pilgrim.
Is it 2516?
2516.
Any way to restock here on some of the ammunition we used up?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Do we have
And
like an
grenades
armory?
as well.
Can I see what else we have in the armory?
The weapons-wise, what you have.
Okay.
That's what's in your lockers.
Okay.
If there's other stuff that you want, you have to make requests for it.
Like a requisitions.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That is where that it was.
You thought you knew where it was?
Yeah.
That's in Clayab. All right.
So we're going to the
Well,
store.
I've lived here for 34 years.
We're going to the We're going shopping.
Do we arrive?
Okay.
Big and loser. We're
It
going to the
doesn't take
mall.
long to make it there, so.
Okay, when you guys get out to the truck, in the driver's seat is a little vial about this big. It almost looks like you know how in the Victorian years that they would make they went overboard and everything, and it was kind of
Damn it.
etched and it's cut and whatnot. So what should
Pretty.
just be a little bubble looks ridiculously fancy, and has a little bow on it with a card on it that says the letter K dash. You can thank me later, Seamus.
Seamus.
I was going to ask him something but this may be related.
Yeah, I think it's just for you. It says K, right?
Yep.
I'm clearly K here.
Yeah, because everybody decides the last letter of a person's name is the one that you go
The
with.
last letter of a person's first name.
Yes. Literally the middle letter of one of their name.
K is clearly short for Jack. I'll take it.
Do you
Don't
do anything?
think so.
You're telling him that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
It's got a little
stand down.
stopper in it. At the top, again, with this fancy little crystal bauble.
No, I feign taking it. I'm just playing.
Inside is a reddish liquid of some kind.
What does it smell like?
I'm gonna drink it.
Looks like it's. What does it smell like?
Like cherry cough syrup.
When you pop open, it's more of a blend of berries, but predominantly maybe strawberry or
Oh,
raspberry.
I'll definitely drink that then.
I mean, half-seas?
It says K
Yeah.
from
Wait,
Cass.
wait.
We already established K
I've
means
heard,
Jack.
like, like I've played D&D, okay? It's a pretty popular game. What if this is like a healing potion or something? What if this is like magical?
Did you already drink it?
I'm trying to stop him. Do you...
Okay, I'll stop.
Did you say that you drank it?
I said I was going to drink it.
Okay, that's different.
Okay.
Okay, so he stopped you.
So, what if this is like a healing potion? Like, what if this would actually like heal your wounds quicker than time?
What
So
if it's an acid that will dissolve your esophagus?
What if we wait until the opportune moment and then we find out?
You better let me try it out for you.
I think he would make a great team guinea pig. Just saying.
for something else?
Alternatively, if you let me sample it, I could try and figure out what it's made out of.
All these volunteers.
No, not sample it by taste. I mean, like, literally take an eyedropper of it and do a chemical analysis on it. I could try and figure out what it's made out of.
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
I was thinking I would be just,
How much are you taking? There's only about an ounce in here.
Oh, well then.
I'm taking, like, 20 microliters.
Okay. Not a scientist.
Okay.
Is that like one drop from an eyedropper?
It's a little bit less than that, or a little bit more than that. Okay, so let me...
You're taking 2 drops.
Basically,
Okay.
yeah. It's probably like
Okay.
a 1/16 of an ounce
Or
or something.
what are you going to do with any of the samples that you've taken?
I'm going to send them out for like other stuff.
He's creating a new library because everybody's destroyed.
Yes, everybody destroyed the city of
Okay,
Alexandria.
just-
Somebody has to rebuild.
Just let me know when you get around to.
Well, when we have, actually, when we had.
You only had
downtime.
2 days, but.
Well, we didn't. You didn't say what do you guys want to do. I didn't.
I actually restocked. I asked.
I was sick in the hospital, so.
I didn't have. Yeah, I didn't get the.
By the
thing.
way, before we left the pie hole,
I love that name.
I grabbed my armored vest. So
I want to refill all my ammunition and everything. I also.
I'm tired of being shot. So
Oh yeah, we have armored vests.
there was one in my locker.
Yeah?
Does one fit me?
Yeah.
Pretty skinny guy. Okay.
Can I wear an armor vest and a leather? Or they both just give a +1 and they would only do +1, not +2?
You can't stack them that way. At least I'm not. You could wear them both, yeah. Actually, you know
just
what?
look
I'm going to
cooler.
say that, yeah, you could stack them that way.
Nice. Well, that's what I would like to do.
So let me find where I just pulled up the Jinky Cool stats on this. So you have a.
Are you going conspicuous or inconspicuous with this vest? Like over your clothes or like under your clothes?
No, just under my clothes.
So you have 2 choices here. You have a light undercover shirt, which is the light undercover vest, just Kevlar trauma plate, or you have a tactical vest.
That's for sure.
It's the tactical.
The tactical vest is what SWAT teams wear when they
That's
make
what I was
entry.
imagining. Okay.
What are they called? Molly? Mop? What were they called? The attachments?
Well, the thing is
Yeah.
we would definitely be sticking out like sore thumbs if we took. The
Well,
tech
I have a
vests.
poncho. So.
Ole!
Hombre.
Well, howdy, partner.
You know what? I'm gonna put on my shirt, my undershirt, and I'm gonna put my vest in the truck.
You know,
Okay.
same. That's a good idea. Thank you, Kai.
So you're with the light undercover shirt, The AC is 11 plus your Dex modifier.
Woo!
That's
Damage
must be a +1.
resistance 2 ballistic. Will take up to 8 points of damage before it's rendered useless. And I think I'm being generous with that. It weighs 2 pounds. You said you're going to throw on your tack vest, Jack?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
That
attach my
is
gear to it.
15 plus Dex modifier, maximum of 2. So that takes your AC up to 17. If you have more than a 2 Dex mod. It requires a strength of 10. You are at a disadvantage for stealth because of its bulkiness.
What was the equipment bonus on that?
Of
11.
Damage resistance is 3.
11 for the shirt.
And will take a total of 12 points of damage before the plates are rendered useless.
So did you say you could stack those two?
He could put a leather jacket on top of it.
Oh, okay.
Just a leather jacket.
Well, no, you wouldn't be able to pull a leather jacket over this thing, no.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
No, I meant you can wear the
Your
shirt.
poncho
and
you
then-
could put over
For
it.
poncho, that's what I'm
The light tactical and a leather jacket, yeah, you can do that.
But that's still only a +2. This is a +5.
Okay.
AC.
And it weighs 10 pounds. Unloaded.
Wait, so what's your base AC normally? Oh, it's 10. So it adds a +1.
10 plus there's a class modifier.
Yes. So the armored shirt basically just adds a +1. Okay.
Dude, that just took my AC to 25.
Actually, I'm going to change that up. Your light undercover shirt, I'm going to change that up. The rest of the stats stay the same, except I'm going to make that an undercover vest. And it's a 13 plus Dex.
Oh, nice. So it's 3.
Still damage resistance 2 ballistic, and this weighs 3 pounds.
Okay.
So you couldn't have the undercover vest and then put the tech the
No, I'm not going to
Vest
use
over
that.
What's the
up.
max dex on this one? Plus,
On the undercover vest?
yeah.
None.
There's
Get your full Dex
unlimited.
mod.
Cool.
Now, the advantage of the tactical vest is not only do you have hard plates, it has a higher damage resistance, but it also has a bunch of pouches all over the damn place where you can put and carry stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Additional magazines for either of your weapons, miscellaneous stuff. But again, you need to kind of write down what you got where.
Yep. No, I'm just gonna take the undercover shirt and I'll leave the tack vest in the truck.
All right.
And since we didn't, could I have sent out some of my samples for analysis
Yeah, of
during
course.
the 2? Okay, cool. So I will send you a list. I'll get you a
All right.
list.
So after 24 hours, what are the 3 samples that you sent out? You sent
I have-
the sample that you took from
From the first
shield
event.
door.
Yep. So the sample from the shield door, I took a sample from 2 total events. I sent one of those out to HQ, so I'm going to send the other one from another event. I think it was from the one from,
It was just some of the
Buckley's
charred residue.
yeah, of like the dirt and stuff, just to see
Okay.
if there was other like transfer of materials or something, like a car running up against another car leaves like a paint smear or something.
What came across on your event samples was that whatever the original material was, whether it was a piece of material, a piece of metal, or dirt, or whatever, was exposed to plasmatic discharge.
Exposed to plasma. Cool. I also sent out a sample from a gremlin puddle.
Unknown DNA source.
Cool.
Can we also
Very
send
cool.
out one of the rounds from Tahurd's rifle for analysis?
Sure.
That's going to take a little while. Since you just got those, it's going to take you a while before you get that back.
That's fine. Unknown DNA sample, but it is DNA
And RNA.
and RNA. So like normal.
Unknown species.
Okay. I would like them to run like a genetics analysis to see if there's any evolutionary basis of that here on Earth.
Okay, that's going to take.
That's fine.
It's not matching up with anything on Earth.
At all.
It's
Completely
not coming
alien.
up with anything on this planet.
Completely foreign. Okay. Cool. That is very weird. Then I would also send the sample from the door, the flesh dragon sample.
That came back as human, specifically to from a specific region in Tibet.
Okay. So I'll write that down. Cool. Sample from flesh. Flesh dragon door. Human. It was leathered, right? Like in texture. Pretty much. That's disgusting. Human lover from individual from Tibet. Very cool.
Yeah, you actually get a question from one of the. There's a question that's tagged from one of the lab guys that was doing the testing or whatever. Is like, where did you get a piece of skin that's in near perfect order, but carbon dating takes it back over 2,000 years ago?
You really want to know?
No, it's like
Oh, okay.
tagged onto the file.
I'll just ignore it then. I'll send, if there's further necessary analysis, I'll of course send an addendum or something, but they don't need to know for now.
I would concur.
I have other things to do. All right. Well, I think we're all suited up. I have all my stuff written down. I'm going to take the chem lights and the flashlight this time.
I know, I'm such a jerk.
No, it's fine. No, please, keep me honest.
And with my other hand,
I don't want to know what you do with that other hand.
Whoa, this is a family show.
Since when?
Right.
I don't know.
How many chem lights are there that I could take?
Like,
Just
there's like a
a billion. Okay.
There's a bin of them.
All right, I'm going to take, I don't know, is 10 too heavy?
Each weighs about 2 ounces.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take 10. It's not bad.
Just bulky. It takes.
I'll take 5 then.
Space.
I'll take 5. And then I'll take the flashlight and batteries for it if it takes batteries, or I don't know if it charges some fancy
CR
way.
123s.
Flashlights. I'll take 2 sets of batteries.
It's a little surefire. Takes 2 at a time. Boom. It's bright as hell.
Cool. 2 sets of batteries with that. Cool. I'm ready to go, guys. Ready to rock.
All right. Did you load up your sundries, your expendables? Kai?
I think I'm good for right now.
Okay, so you got that little vial that was left in the driver's seat.
So tell me about this vial.
Well, I
He's
can't.
not going to get the results back for a couple days.
Yeah, I sent it out in a collection vial.
What do you think?
What do I think it is?
Yeah.
I mean, call me crazy, but I really do think this is something that's not from here. I think this is some kind of advanced healing.
Well, I
Tech
think
or
that's pretty
magic or
obvious,
something.
but I mean, is it something that would benefit if I just held on to it, or
Yeah,
what's your
I think
gut
we.
reaction?
Yeah, I think we should keep it, and then if we need to, we'll use it. We'll use it on a gut reaction.
Okay.
But for now, it's probably safest to hold on to it until we know exactly what it is, if we can.
Does the stopper look like it's sealed well enough that I don't have to wrap it to keep the stopper from coming loose?
No, the stopper's going to be pretty secure.
Okay. Then I'll put it in one of my vest pockets so that it remains secure.
All right.
Can I put in an extra round in each of the chambers?
I mean, chamber around, drop the magazine, top it off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Do that.
So it's just going to give you 1 extra round.
Yeah. I mean, every little bit helps.
Hey, that could be what saves your life. You never know.
Exactly.
All right, so let's moving along. You've done your shopping.
Yep.
We've restocked. You can't decide what to do with whatever that was left in the seats.
We're just holding on to it for now.
And you're going to drive over to Wang's.
Yes.
Okay. All right, you pull up at the address, and outside you see beat up, worn windows are just dirty as hell, and there's a sign on above the thing, a big giant, almost kind of like, remember the traveling salesman in the Old West, how that kind of
Yeah.
font styling?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it says Wang's World of Wonders.
Okay.
You'll wonder what in the world.
Whoa. Whoa. So I say we flash the card, and maybe it'll get us somewhere. Yeah.
Can we go in?
Yeah.
It's open. It's 3:30 on what day of the week is this now? I believe it's Tuesday. Call it a Tuesday.
It was I think it was a Sunday last time. So
So about Tuesday.
yeah, 2 days later.
What do we see?
You walk in, and this is just. I'm trying to think of how to think if Sanford and Son. If they had an indoor junkyard.
So Sanford and Sons.
It's this rows and rows
pickup outside
and
too?
rows. Okay, let me put it this way. Have you guys been to the bookstore called Black and Red, which is awesome and fantastic and amazing? I love that place.
No.
Black and red.
Okay. It's a huge, it takes up like, I'm guessing a third. This is in real life. Black and Red takes up, I'm guessing, maybe a third of a strip mall.
Oh. Wow.
And it is just packed with music, books, games, and this dwarfs it. You're guessing that this place is 5,000 or 6,000 square feet, and it is just rows. And it looks like all of the bins and whatnot are 2x4s that have been nailed together. I just sent John a picture of what Wang looks like.
Let's see.
Because then it's easier for him to share it with you guys.
Yeah.
And
Wang.
Ed Shen.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to whisper to everybody else so that they know who it is.
You clicked on something.
See if I can actually get the address, and I'll put it in the
Hello?
chat for everybody.
I believe we're looking for Wang. As in Wang's World of Wonders.
Everybody Wang Chung. Oh, sorry.
Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Wow. That's why I don't take him nice places.
Can't help it.
Oh, give me a second here while I do this.
I start looking through the odds and ends in.
There
Wang's World of
is
Wonders.
just all kinds of stuff. You hear at the counter. There is a large glass display case that's it's just filthy. It's just filthy.
How do the items look? About as crappy.
This is a pawn shop gone horribly wrong.
Okay.
Or
There's
horribly
just-
right, depending on your perspective.
So you're kind of going through there, and finally, as you're walking around, you look back over, and there's that. If you saw the picture
Yeah.
of Wang, and he's just kind of looking at yourself, what do you want?
I pulled a business card out
yeah.
of my pocket. A friend of ours left this, recommending that we come see you.
I have lots of friends that leave those cards everywhere. Where do you think I get all of this crap?
Particularly a rather short, rather Scottish gentleman.
A leprechaun.
The
Seamus.
oh, that one. His eyes twitching like that.
I take it you're friends.
I suppose you could stretch it that far. What you
Is that
want?
what she said? I'm sorry, I couldn't let that one go.
Oh
I
God!
could not let that one
We
go.
have gone out the deep
I tried
end.
like hell to resist that one and I failed.
Oh my God!
Hey, Roy.
That was
That was a dick joke.
no. Technically, it was a vagina joke.
Which is why I couldn't resist saying it.
Oh, well. Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
Yannick, everybody. Yannick. That's the word for it.
he's
opposite of
kinda
phallic.
looking, it's like, I suppose you could call him a friend of sorts.
Of what sort?
I like him more than most.
I would say that's a friend. So why would he have recommended us to you? Do you have any idea?
If you know who he is, you know what he is.
Well, yes.
Indeed.
So now then you would know why he sent you to me.
Not exactly.
You get
That's
things
what
He should have told me beforehand.
Oh, I'm sorry, we had to drop in unexpectedly. He had business to attend to.
Yeah, he's trying to go home.
Yeah. Oh, so you okay?
I know what he is.
Right, I understand that. Sorry, I just meant like I didn't know you
Who
were
do you
so aware
think
of
he
the
gets all
situation.
his information from? You trying to fight Panlo. You trying to fight him.
Actually, we don't really care so much about Panlo since he's just a minion. We just need the tablet back.
You
And-
should
and-
care very much about David Panlo.
And apparently invulnerable.
He's not
Only in his
invulnerable.
non-corporeal.
He's not. I thought he made a deal with Illith.
No, he's
That's
just
not
cursed
what
with
turned
everlasting
him
life.
into what he is.
Yeah.
He crossed his emperor. He crossed the emperor you make me do math.
That's
he goes
right.
over and he pulls out an abacus. And
That's right.
An abacus? He doesn't.
I forgot to
pulls it
carry
off
the
the
three.
shelf.
3,472 years, 3 weeks ago. He betrayed the emperor.
Wow, that is
right. That's what
exact.
happened. He was cursed
So,
into
I'm
immortality.
Chinese. What did you expect?
So,
That's-
Wang, just out of
We're
curiosity,
going- what?
are you? Do you date back to the same period from David Panlo?
Do you know magic?
You old as shit? Or what?
I didn't say
I
that.
think you and I going to get along okay because we both blunt.
All right,
Are you
are
old
you?
as
a-
I just happen to tell the truth. You just happen to talk shit.
That's true. I do.
I think I would rather have your
So
way.
who question I ask first?
His first.
Are you that old?
Why you care?
I'm just curious how old there are. You know,
You know,
Call me old?
It is really
You guys
rude to ask a person's
insulting.
age.
relative to me, yes.
Okay, relative to you, I'm also in good shape.
Is that in
For
character or
my
out of character?
age, I'm in excellent shape. What you call magic, someone else may call technology.
Same difference. Perhaps a set of rules that we aren't necessarily study here on Earth.
Or
currently.
completely different.
Yeah.
It comes from perspective. Technology and
2-point or
magic
3-point?
cannot coexist. The technology here in this world has grown, but not to the point of Gaia. So magic is much more effective and easier to obtain here. Do I have magic? And he holds his hands up in that same kind of electrical jumping between his hands and stuff. Maybe a little bit.
So are you actually from Gaia or are you from here, Ontario?
Of course I'm from here.
Okay. So you've learned some of this stuff is really what we're getting at.
No, I paid attention and learned history. I was paying attention when going as well.
Well, that's part of the reason I asked
Yeah.
how old you were.
I would like to know some of this
Did
history.
you experience that history firsthand or did you?
Some of it.
Okay.
I was not involved in the war. My grandfather was.
Which war?
The war. The war that matters to a task at hand.
Okay. Thank
The
you.
War of 1812, of course.
Yes, that one.
How did you teach him to walk around
I
on his hands and talk out his ass all the
Did
time?
not. He comes by that
That's a
naturally.
good trick.
I think he was
I
born
could
that
sell
way.
you to a circus.
Talking
That's,
about
that's
genetics
called a
here.
natural ability. Or
Well played, my friend.
or
Well played.
disability, depending on how you look at it.
So which one of you was dropped on their head the most?
I think that would
Give you
be
3
him.
guesses.
Survey says
Yeah, survey would be right.
So
Ding, number one answer.
why you come to Wang?
Well, I assume you're still you still sell objects, but
I
perhaps
sell information.
just
I have no objects. I have junk.
okay. Do you
There's
have
some
any?
interesting
He's an
junk.
information broker.
Do you have any
Now
junk
that's
that is particularly not on the sales floor? Perhaps in the back.
Perhaps if you tell me what you were working for, maybe we can narrow it down.
Something that'll kill gremlins without a lot of effort.
Well, a gun.
I highly recommend 12 gauge shotgun with a number 2 shot.
I'll take 3.
3
You want the
shotguns.
shotguns?
Yeah.
One for each of us.
He pulls out a form and goes, bink. I need to see driver's license, social security
my.
card.
Oh my God, he's
Secret
legit.
Service.
He's like, I don't care. I'm not risking
No,
my
you-
FFL. I'm not just going to give it to you.
Run
There's
this-
paperwork involved.
Run the stripe. Your computer will read it.
Little beep comes through in your ear.
Yes.
Hey man, so I was just listening in, and you're gonna buy a shotgun?
This is not just any shotgun. This is Wang's World of Wonders shotgun.
3 of them, actually.
Right. Times 3 plus ammunition.
Paperwork's on you, dude. Click.
That's fine. We'll do paperwork. This is the most riveting campaign ever.
Right.
We're doing paperwork. I'm still reading through my paperwork from the beginning of the campaign.
I'm pretty sure that sooner or later they're gonna order these two to place you under arrest and bring you to DC.
Yeah.
Put you
and-
in an insane asylum until this is all done. So he's insisting. He's like, I'll sell you the shotguns. I got good shotgun. I have plenty of number 2 ammo.
I'm sure you do.
You fill out the paperwork.
Well, here, just if you run that through your computer, it will pre-populate all the fields so that you just have to hit enter.
You still have to fill out paperwork. It's the law.
Oh, jeez. Where do I
go, hey,
sign?
Blame
you're
Nancy
lucky.
Pelosi, not me.
Anyway, where
Let's
do I
leave
sign?
politics out of it.
I'm sorry, that may have been inappropriate. I apologize.
Do we care?
Not so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides, this.
You are going to have to fill out the paperwork
okay,
to purchase
okay.
the shotgun.
Okay, I'll fill
And
it out.
he brings out 4 Benelli M4s. The John Wick shotguns. John Wick 2.
Cool. I haven't seen that one.
Who are you?
Somebody who
So he
doesn't-
goes,
can't buy
here's your
movies."
3 shotguns. He runs your credit card. Uh-oh.
That's an expense report item.
Maybe, but how generous do I want to be on his credit limit?
I thought you said we weren't going to use the wealth system for this.
I
Also,
know.
shouldn't it also be requisitioned by the U.S. government?
That's why I
this
said
is
it's-
a work expense.
That's why I said it's an expense report item.
Yeah. It's tax free too.
And they're going to, no, this is a private sale. You're going through a private dealer. You did not requisition it through the.
That's not how that works. I have a card from the state government that I can just go and buy things.
from anybody.
It says tax free on it.
Yep.
It says purchasing card.
Where did you get one of those? Because we're going shopping.
No, we're not.
Daddy needs a real M4.
Nope. That is one quick ticket to getting fired.
Then why would you tease me with that? You
Because-
bitch.
Because that's how it works.
Right.
So
it's a company credit card.
Oh, I am so mad at you right now for even showing that to me.
I can't use it for anything personal. If I wanted to go to Staples to get some bleach for the
And
lab,
this is-
then I would use it.
Definitely business supplies.
It is, and
Killing me.
it's tax free.
Killing me.
I love it when my pedo-on reinforces everything that I'm thinking.
Someone's going to get their crotch set on fire.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Wow. And on that note, we're going to start to round things down. So we're going to pick up next week from Wang's World of Wonders, where he is going to have a little more of a conversation with you guys.
I would like to ask if he has any history books. That was
Yeah,
what
I was gonna say
ask.
part of this is leading into, hey, I'm actually trying to support you a little bit here, so maybe we can also have an information exchange.
Yes.
What you want to know? You have a question. You want history?
Well,
I want history books. I want books on magic, perhaps the nature of the convergence, if you have it.
I do not have information about the convergence.
That's fine.
Or about the division or the cause of the rift.
So no history either.
I have history, yes, but I don't have any information about what made the rift work, how they divided.
Okay.
What we need to know is where the crystal tablet is.
you at this point, I would say you need to find David Panlow.
What we
And
need to
then
know
the
is where
hide-
David Panlow is.
And the hide tablet.
Probably in the bowels of the earth. That's where he goes in time of trouble.
What we need to know is how to get to the bowels of the earth.
Without the tablet.
How did David do it?
A key.
You
A really
mean
big-ass
something-
drill.
Something like this, and he just kind of starts shuffling along towards the back.
Something like that. Yes. We follow him eagerly.
Look at that. And that's where we
So
pick
it
up.
looks like the
Oh,
same
okay, we're still
seal
going.
on the floor. It looks like the same kind of seal,
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
but it's almost like a manhole. And
manholes
he's
are the
like,
same.
"You pick up at that side, you pick up that side." And there is a pole right
I'm
in
gonna
the
let you
middle.
pick that up. I'm still fatigued from my surgery.
Dude,
Light duty
This
only.
dude, 12 weeks later, is going to be like, let's get some ice cream. Still feeling pretty ill.
There is nothing wrong with ice cream.
Dude got lit up less than, like,
Don't-
not even 2 days ago, okay?
Don't mess with my Dairy Queen. Don't. I love Dairy Queen.
Cut a bitch for some
In case
Dairy
you
Queen.
couldn't tell. So, since he's kind of being a wuss, you pick up one side and it leaves the other half circle, and you pull up the other, and there is a pole going from the ceiling going way down
Like a
there.
fireman's pole?
Yeah.
Or dancer's pole?
Bad chicken, bad one.
Both.
Are you saying firemen or
Bowels of the
dancers?
earth.
Yeah, but they only go down.
Now, wait. How would you know? And on that note, we are going to count it there, where Wayne has shown you that he has.
Just showing us his manhole.
And pole.
The pole in the manhole. It goes way down.
If you guys want to send any hate mail for these jackwagons, you can send it to the rift at bkgmedia.com, and I
Attention
will
the
forward it
phone
on them. Yeah, just put in the attention line who it goes to, whether it's Roy, Tyler. I'm not sure if I should be ashamed or proud.
Yes.
A little bit of both.
All of
same.
the above.
Or
Inclusive
John,
or.
and I will forward any hate mail to these jackwagons.
That is
So
totally
I want to
fine.
thank everyone that was watching tonight. That's in there.
Banana Nan. I love your name, Banana Nan.
I like bananas. Commander Root. Commander Root. Thank you. Electrical longboard. I don't know who that is, but thank you. Is that Polizei? Is that what that says? P0.
Polizia.
I think that's what. I think it's a Polizei.
Polizei.
Positivity bot. I kind of like that name. I think that's pretty cool.
I like it too.
Also squid.
I know who Philosopher Squid
Oh,
is.
okay.
And
I know who Frostbite is. Rotor Nut. I don't know about that guy.
What about Sicko? Isn't that,
I don't
isn't that
know
one
who's
of our
Sicko.
new viewers?
Yeah.
Thanks for joining, Sicko.
Skinny Seahorse.
And Virgo Prize.
I've got Ted, TEYD __.
Tade.
Tade? Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, if you want to send us the pronunciation of your username,
Yeah.
that would be good
We'll
too.
take that along with your hate mail.
Right.
V_N_K. V and K. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
No problem. It rolls
Virgo
better, huh?
Claus.
I don't know how that works.
Virgo, I'm not trying to make fun of your names, but thank you. Thank you all for joining us
You guys
tonight.
actually have some pretty awesome names.
Yeah.
If you would please, give us a follow. We'd really appreciate it. It helps us.
Share with
We're
your
moving-
friends.
Yeah, share with your friends. We are moving to that goal of getting 50 followers. That helps us move on to the next goal. And probably, I'm going to make it a point that after the first of the year, we are going to start our other additional programs. So making the B grade,
yes.
the book club, and I had an idea the other day that I think might be fun. And I'm not sure. I kind of want to do an updated online version of Loveline.
Oh, jeez.
What is that?
Really? Oh my God! I keep forgetting how young he is. Joe's.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, cast me out. So if give us some feedback. Let us know what you guys think about this. Please give
take
us a
the
follow
abandonment.
if you're enjoying what you're doing, and We're going to have more and additional. I don't want it just to be Alan TV 24/7 for
Yes, you
God's
do.
sake. No, I don't. I am also. One thing I'm definitely going to be doing though is to kill some time during the day. I am getting a PlayStation 4 and I am going to play all of the Crash Bandicoot games
jeez.
from start to finish because they were awesome.
We just got this.
Did you? Okay, Joey's got them now. They're awesome. We're gonna mic you up in the future so we can talk to you too.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think it'd be fun.
Have a Joey Matt
So,
Mike.
anything else you guys got coming up? That's anything you want to say to our fantastical viewers tonight?
Just another comment. If you guys have any issues or anything you'd like to see from us or the stream, feel free to let us know by sending an email.
The
to
Rift
VKG
at
Media.
vkgmedia.com.
We are totally looking forward to making this as awesome for you guys as it is for us.
I really do want to hear from people. You know, give some feedback about what you think about the
For
story, about our shenanigans, and our general tardation,
Tips, tricks, advice, we'll take it all.
especially tricks.
Oh yeah.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Night.
Have a good night. Bye, everybody.
You guys are so
Bye.
wrong.
That's why you brought us along.
Yeah, pretty much.
Same thing, except they only go.
It's a sick world and I'm a happy guy.